Okay, I hope everything is okay as it is. Right. Let me double check my sound before we start anything. Okay, check one, check two. Okay, one, check two. All right, so see our sound is okay. We will just wait for a while for people to come on in so we can have this conversation. Hello, hello, Chrono Network. Yes, I'm right. Chrono Network, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday to you. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Hello to you too. How are you? How is everything? How is life? Okay, Chrono said I'm doing good. Okay, so today we will be discussing about um growing YouTubers, small YouTubers, growing YouTubers, um whatever. Everybody prefer to address themselves differently. So people feel offended when they are addressed as small YouTubers, but it is what it is. We're all growing on the platform. Someday we will all be big YouTubers, right? We will all be referred to as big YouTubers. So for me, I don't see anything wrong if I'm being addressed. I think this is just too close. Let me move it back a bit. Okay, so let me see. Chrono said, I'm doing good. Chrono also said, life got better for me. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. Good to know that life got better for you. Sleeping and waking up alone is a blessing. It is a good thing. Being able to wake up in the morning and step out of your house and do your daily chores or do whatever you have to do, it is a blessing already. So, yes, we should be grateful and be thankful that we are alive. We have God's love in the building. Hello, God's love. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Mama's handprint is also here. Okay, Mama's handprint. Thank you so much. Good evening to you. Thank you so much. How are you all doing? How is everyone doing? Happy Sunday to you all. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me. We really have a lot to talk about. So I am Reunion is also here. Hello Reunion. You're welcome. How are you doing today? We have a lot to talk about, so I decided to come in with StreamYard so I can drop links so we can all share our opinions and what we think about these topics. We really, it's actually something that concerns every content creator. Some of the things we will be discussing today, but some of the things are more directed to those of us that are just new on the platform and we're still growing. People that I see as small YouTubers, although some people don't want to be addressed as small YouTubers. So you're all welcome. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Yes, I did not. Okay. So we're just checking in on everyone before we start so we don't have to repeat ourselves too many times. Okay, let me try to see the link stuff. StreamYard sometimes can be confusing. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Invite, copy link. Okay, done. So we go over to the comment. Let's see. Put it in a chart. Okay, so I have just dropped the link. Okay, so one of the things that we will be talking about is the new rules that YouTube is actually dishing out. It's almost like every day you wake up, there is something new that YouTube has actually like new policy, new rules, new regulations, new whatever you want to call it. And sometimes I just wonder if new content creators can actually keep up, because to me, in my opinion, people that have been in the platform for longer period of time, or people that we refer to, please feel free to jump on the link if you want to join this conversation or you have something to contribute. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to, okay? You can just use your photo there if you don't want to show your face while you say what you have to say, okay? So I feel like people that have been on the platform for it's very hot here, so I'm so sorry if I'm cleaning my face and all that. It's still very hot over here in Greece. So as I was saying, people that have been on the platform for a very long time, they are kind of used to this system, that they know that YouTube brings out new laws every year or every month or every other month. So they always know to check in and be alert, so to say, to be at alert, so they know whatever is going on. So if they have to adjust to something, they can do so. But I feel like new content creators, sometimes they don't check, they don't follow up, so they don't even know when something new is coming up. When YouTube adjusts some of their rules, it's more difficult, and people are like, well, I didn't know that was a problem. Like so many people channels got strikes, people's channel were dropped, and a lot of them were saying, I don't even know what I did. I didn't do anything wrong. Not as if I posted a song or I copied someone else's content, but there are so many things that are inside there that if you don't really look at it very well, if you don't pay much attention, if you don't listen, you will not know when you're even making some of these mistakes. Let me read some comment before we continue. Okay, we have Miss Key. Miss Key, wow, this name, like I'm seeing you for the first time, huh? You're welcome, Miss Key. Thank you very much for joining us. We also have Anna Agra. Hope I'm not murdering your name. You're both welcome. How are you all doing today? Happy Sunday to you. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, let me read what Chrono Network said. Have you heard about the changes of the community tab? YT will be lowering the requirement from 1K bananas to 500 bananas for YPP starting October 12th. Okay, that's something I heard at Chrono Network. I heard that, and it's part of what we're going to talk about today. If you have more information, please jump on the link so you can talk to us about that. That's why I decided to come in with StreamYard today, so we can share what we know, since some people don't have the time to, or they don't really know where to go to. Like I remember last live stream, sit down live stream I did was we were talking about all of this. I had a content creator called Proudmix. He was also there sharing, talking about information that he also saw, that things that YouTube brought out. And we talked about how some people don't even know where to get this information. They don't know where to go to. And you're like, I didn't see. When you talk about something, people tell you, I didn't see it, I didn't hear, I didn't know about it, I didn't know YouTube did this, YouTube did that. So feel free to jump on the link so you can share with us what you know about that also, because it seems like there is a lot of things to talk about. God's Love said, well done, dear host. Cheers. Thank you so much, God's Love. God bless you. Miss Key said, good morning, everyone. Anna said, hello. Anna said, I am new here too. Okay, if you are new, you're welcome. Are you new on the platform also as a content creator, or you're just new on this channel? If you do not have me, feel free to grab me. Okay, we have a guest. Let me add okay, add to stream.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. You're welcome. I am Reunion. Okay, give me a second. Let me address the two new persons we have in the family. I'm seeing them for the first time, and then I'll give you the chance to talk. Okay, so at Anna Agra and Miss Key. Okay, so I don't know if you're new content creators or you're just new here, but if you're new joining the family, then I know that you've been on the platform for a while, so you know how we do it. Feel free to grab the people you see here. Okay, go to their houses, visit them. I know you know the YouTube term, so when I say grab, you know, you understand what I mean. Visit them, leave a beautiful comment. Don't leave comment like I'm new here, I just sub to you and sub back. No, just leave a very beautiful comment. Everyone that creates content, mostly growing YouTubers, when they see someone that is new in their house, they know. Okay, so just drop a very beautiful comment under one of their videos and they will return. So feel free to grab everyone here, because everyone present right now is a content creator. So feel free to grab and we will all return, and grab the host also. All right, so moving on. You are welcome. I am Reunion. So
Hey,
let me quickly explain what we are going to be doing today. We're focusing more on growing content creators, like those of us that are still new on the platform, or those of us that are still struggling to get like 1K, or where we've reached 1K, we're just newly monetized and we want to get to 2K subscribers. You know, we're trying to grow on the platform. So we're trying to share information, things that we know about YouTube, the YouTube rules, how it's changing. Some people are not keeping up and their channels are getting either demonetized or even dropped completely. And some people like, I don't know what I did and I got 3 strike and now my channel no longer exists. So we are going to share information that we know, things that are new, information that you found out that you feel some people might not have heard about it. Okay, someone is in here. You are welcome. The bunny goes, you're welcome, you're welcome. Feel free to jump on the link. Thank you so much. She said hello, host and everyone. Okay, so over to you, Reunion. What do you have to say?
okay, I'm gonna grab this microphone. I want to look like I'm somewhere, but I'm excited to be on your show, man. Fierce Fitness, you making me blush, and all that. Yeah, but what I would tell like new YouTubers and stuff like that, consistency is key. You know, and of course coming on lives like this, you know, inviting everybody to your channel and going to other people's channel, leaving a comment. That's been good. Now contests been good. One thing about contests, try not to use hashtags and stuff like that because YouTube kind of be flagging stuff like that. But definitely, I try to do contests throughout the month where I kind of give back. But definitely try to make all your content positive. Our channel just got monetized, so it can run like different commercials versus if you not using positive language or doing positive stuff. So that's some of the jewels that I want to give you all, and I hope that you take that. But consistency is key. Every day I try to make 3 videos. I want to make 100 videos a week, and now they have the short. You can do a short video. You know, it didn't take you that much. You can be about anything. You know, so just visit each other's channel. Like I said, I try to watch as much people as I can, and when I'm on there, I try to leave a comment, let them know that we still in touch as a YouTube family. All right, y'all be blessed. I'm out.
Thank you very much, Reunion. Thank you so much. Feel free to jump on that link. Okay, we have Dorian Humby. Hello, Dorian. You are welcome. You're welcome. So today we are discussing from the thumbnail, the title. You all have a clue, but I will just repeat because some of us are just coming in. So if I'm looking down, I'm trying to see the comments from my phone because it's very small on the screen. Okay, so we are going to be having conversation about YouTube, and our main focus is growing YouTubers. Those of us that are still new on the platform, those of us that are still struggling to get our 1K, those of us that just got 1K, those of us that are newly monetized or will be monetized for a while, but we just have to keep up because there's so many things changing, and we need to know these things because we all have to be careful. We want our channels to be up, right? So we have to be careful things that we're doing. So let me quickly go back to what let me see. It was Chrono Network that mentioned it. I don't know if everyone here knows about that, the new changes, and although I don't think they've released like official, I don't know, statement, but yes, it's been kind of somehow on YouTube. Is not everywhere yet. Not everyone, like not many videos about this topic yet. So I believe very soon that will happen. But at this point, YouTube is thinking of bringing the community tab requirements down. They're bringing it down from 1K to about 500. That's what they're thinking to do. But I don't think they've actually fixed a date. But from what Chrono said, Chrono is saying October, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, He said 12th of October. That I don't know, but I know that they will bring down the requirement, because a lot of people, mostly people that are new on the platform, people that are under 1K, they always want to have their community tab and all of that, and they always feel like they're left out because they don't have 1K, 1,000 subscribers, and they feel like, okay, without this I cannot post. And you see these other YouTubers, they can post things on their community tab and keep their subscribers engaged and all that. That is one. And on the other hand, some of us, we do have community tab, but we really don't use it. You hardly see people post on your community tab. If you have a community tab, you should use your community tab, because it will also do your channel a whole lot of good. Okay, you have a lot of things to benefit from using your community tab. Okay, so if you've not been using it, please do use it. Post something, if it's support, to ask your subscribers what do they want to see, what would they prefer from your channel, what kind of topics, depending on what niche you're in. It doesn't really matter about what niche you're in, but all you just have something to talk about. Even if you're a gamer, you're a fitness person, you're someone that is cooking, maybe there's something that somebody doesn't know how to cook, or some people, they might want to see how it is made, because they want to maybe surprise their husbands, their boyfriends, their fiancés, or whatever, or their family members, parents, siblings, or all of that. So they might want to tell you, can you make this, just so they can learn from you. So posting things like that and asking questions will actually make your people interact with you. Like I said earlier, if you are new here, feel free to grab anyone that you do not recognize, that you feel you do not have. And also feel free to visit me, the host, okay? Feel free to visit me. I will sure do return. Okay, so that being said, something else that I wanted to talk about today is the two-step verification. I really wanted to come in here and talk about this. Like I said earlier, not everyone is keeping up with what is going on YT. When I mean what is going on is what is new. What is YouTube talking about? Are they changing something? Are they adjusting something? Did they announce something new? Some of these things you can see them in your YouTube studios. When you go to your YouTube studios, you can see where they tell you new stuffs that are available. And sometimes they even ask you, if you want, you should turn on like a notification that you know when something new, you will see them. It pops up and you just click on it. It shows the writing shows in blue. Everything is showing like normal write-up. Then underneath they have small stuff showing in blue. You click on that blue, whatever the title there is, you'll see a video of the creators roundup on YouTube, their channel, where they talk about these things. And like I said before, if you are not subscribed to their channel, you should do so, because it is very important to follow their creators channel, because there they always post short videos talking about things that are new, or things that they are planning to do, and giving you deadline to things. Like, for example, the two-step verification. Not everybody has actually done that. So if you have not, please go ahead and do your two-step verification for your channel. It is actually for your own good. Okay, so if you've not done it for your channel, do it. Okay, so because they said, if you check your YouTube studio, what I'm saying right now, it's there in your YouTube studio. You will see it. From what they're saying, that from, I think it's 1st of November, if you don't do your two-step verification, then you might not have access to your YouTube studios for, I think, people that are going to be monetized, yet to monetize. I think so. But I think, to be on the safer side, because it's to protect your own channel, it is for your own good. Okay, and it doesn't take a long time. Okay, it's just for you to just go in, click on it. If your channel is not yet monetized, and your watch hour, you're kind of close, that you will see it there, where you go to check your watch hour, where you see your subscribers watch hour and all of that. You will see they just added it. It was not there before. They just added it not too long ago. So just, if you click there, you can verify. You can do your two-step verification from there also, and directly from your YouTube studio also, you will see it there, where they tell you to, if you've not done it. Okay, So let's just do it so we can all be on the safe side. Our channels can be on the safe side. Okay. So something else that I want to mention is, if you are a content creator and you are so busy, try, even if it's a short. Okay, shorts are less than 1 minute videos, so they're easy to make. You don't need extreme editing and all of that. Okay, so you just film something short concerning your, or something related to your the top your channel, your niche, and just put it up, just so your channel is active, because it's not really good to just leave the channel out for a very long time without posting any content at all. Or even if you don't have the time to post something, go to your community tab and use that to engage with your people. Okay. For example, I will use the Bunny Goes for example. Like, she had something posted on her community tab, you know, she was talking about she's not cracking out so much content. So now people that follow her channel, they know that, okay, because of one or two reasons, she's not bringing out videos the way we expected, but we know that she's going to come back, and she keeps posting on her community tab, and that way she's engaging with her people. She's not just leaving them. When you leave your channel for a very long time, when you come back, trying to get back your channel to where it was before, it's going to be very difficult, and that can actually put you in a very bad space where you start thinking like, I'm struggling so much, I should just quit. You know, just like one YouTuber, I saw her video, and she was talking about how it is not a do or die affair. If you see that the channel is not growing under 2-3 years, you should quit. Well, I think if you made up your mind, it depends. It's just that some people, okay, Mama Handprint is saying hello to oh yeah, to Chrono Network. Yeah, Chrono Network is saying hello to Dorian. Okay, so okay, so we have a guest here. Let's add the Bunny Goes. Good. You are welcome. You're welcome. The Bunny Goes. Can you hear me? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You're welcome.
Mel, how far now?
Adeo, how are you there now? How about you?
They fine. Man, that woman, that's the way she talk, the thing make me feel somehow as if I'm not doing well. I don't lie for you. That YouTuber that was saying, after so if you do, you're not growing, just quit YouTube. I mean, like, I felt somehow, like, the thing made me feel somehow, really, like, because I feel like I've been putting in so much work and I'm not where I'm supposed to be yet.
Well, so I agree with you in a way. Although some of the things she said, she was really making sense if you look at it from one angle. But then if you look at it from the other angle, I think the way she put the words to, the way she how am I going to say it? Is it the way she prepared the statement she wanted to make, or the topic, or the way she was presenting it? Okay, let me put it that way. The way she was presenting it was not right, you know, because you cannot come out and tell someone that has been grinding for, let's say, 1 year, 1 year plus, going to 2 years, 3 years, to quit. Because even out there, when you start a business, sometimes in 3 years, your business has not gotten to where you want your business to be at. So I feel like it is not nice. This is my own opinion. I feel like it is not nice to encourage people to quit. That's like telling someone that don't fight too hard when you're trying to do anything in life, because if you quit, this might be, most people look at it like this is just social media, so yes, let's just quit. But if you feel like you can make something out of this social media, all those other people that are doing it, they don't have two heads. That's how I see it. And at the end of the day, all fingers are not equal. So we don't expect everyone to blow overnight. Okay, some persons, it might take them less than 6 months for their channel to get to 1 million subscribers, monetize, start making $100,000 or whatever. Some other persons, it might take them 2-3 years, 5 years. I know of another big YouTuber that he even mentioned, talked about how much he makes. It's a Caucasian guy. He talked about how much he made, but he said it took him 5 years before he got there. Today he's someone that he's even working with StreamYard. You know, he does their adverts. You would have seen his face. But you know, so telling someone that under 3 years or you should quit was not, it came out somehow, knowing fully well that most people that watch you are content creators. So I do agree with you that we should not encourage people to quit just because we're not there yet. You understand? So I really do agree with what you're saying. I'm feeling somehow, but me, I just looked at it like I never quit at anything I'm doing. I will do it. I will keep trying until I get the result that I want. I don't care how many years it will take, how many weeks it will take. I don't care if someone did it overnight and me, it took me 2 weeks, for example. I don't care. I just know that I want to get here and I will get there. So yeah, you're right that the presentation was not the best.
I'm telling you, it was not. I felt somehow because I've been like I've not been in a very good place sort of with YouTube. Okay, like for a while, like this is the lowest I've ever been since I've been on YouTube. Like this is my lowest. Like no motivation whatsoever. As in to even put out a video. Like no motivation whatsoever. And hearing that from a creator who has done well for herself, I mean, it just made me feel like, should I just move on? You know, even though, I mean, like, I'm not going to move on, yeah, but, I mean, but hearing her say that wasn't even encouraging. Like, after 2-3 years, if you do something.
Yeah, it's almost like she's helping people to justify it so they can quit.
Yeah, I think at the point, I started feeling like, oh, is she trying to say, the space maybe because she was saying the space is saturated now, and she was trying to say we do lifestyle, nobody knows you, blah blah blah. Like I watched the video from the beginning to the end, so
and I did too.
So the thing, it just made me feel somehow. I'm not gonna lie for you, Mel. I felt somehow like,
you know, she's someone that I watch a lot. She and her other friend that is very close to her, that they have like special name they call each other. The first comment I wanted to drop for her was, I really wanted to tell her that we should not encourage as content creators. She knows me. She's been, I think last year she has been on my channel once, she and her friend, because I used to watch them a lot. So I think at the point they noticed my name and I think they came and checked my channel out. So I wanted to drop a comment for her, but I was like, I do not know how she will take it. And me, I'm not this person that if I don't have a rapport with you, I'm going to DM you for anything. I'm not gonna, no. Lydia Bess, you are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So, you know, when she's mentioned that people doing lifestyle and people, she also talked about people in the cooking niche, that it is so saturated. First of all the niches in YouTube are saturated, except these new people that are carving out a new niche for themselves, okay? Those are the only niches that are not saturated, and they are not that popular. People don't know much about them, but they are just trying to. So you cannot say that just because there's a cooking channel, someone else's channel will not grow, because at the end of the day, both of you might be cooking the same thing, but the way you prepare it, the way you communicate with the people that will be watching your video, your sense of humor, the way you make jokes as you're cooking, the way you're teasing the people, you know, throwing questions, trying to engage, all those things, you know, we all have different personalities, and we have people that can relate to our personality, people that can relate to us and feel like they have that kind of connection with us. So when they see our videos, they want to watch it, like, I like this lady, or I like this man, and I love the way the person does the person's video. It doesn't matter if you watch 5 videos of people that are cooking. She's talking, she's still in the same niche. She should have changed her own niche also when she noticed, because trust me, she has not been on YouTube for so long, right? From what she said in the same video, she said this year, no, she said beginning of next year will make her 3 years, right, on YouTube. So she's also new. So before she came in doing lifestyle, there were lots of YouTubers doing it also. So I don't think it was right to tell people to quit. That yes, it is not a do or die. I did agree when she said it's not a do or die affair, but don't encourage people to quit, and don't tell anybody that some niche are saturated. Okay, for example, Wodemaya came out. Wodemaya is not doing anything that other persons are not doing. You understand? People have been putting videos of, oh, this is my country, this is that, even though they don't have the money to travel around Africa the way Wodemaya is doing it. But we had content creators that has actually been there before Wodemaya came in, now. But Wodome was still able to do the same type of video showing different countries. He shows Ghana. We have lots of Ghana YouTubers that shows Ghana. He goes to Kenya. We have Kenya YouTubers that shows Kenya. So there's nothing really apart from that. He's using drone and highly, good equipment, editing, and has all this team and money to spend. So, and telling people to quit is not the best thing, because really, just like you said, some people are not in their best mood. When you notice that your channel, it's not, I'm so sorry, I have running nose. When you notice that your channel is not growing the way you want to, you just want to quit. But you need encouragement. Sometimes you go back to YouTube to try to see videos of other people just to encourage yourself. And now you come up on YouTube and you find videos like hers. I really wish I could talk. If she was on live, I would have written something for her to see and read. So in case she's getting pissed off, I will explain myself more. But if you just drop a comment, there's something about Nigerian YouTubers that they do not have patience. So even when I don't want to get in any drama, because I'm not going to exchange words with anyone. And even though you're not just a content creator in general, I'm not going to exchange word with anybody. If you're saying something that is not right, if you're on live, like so, I can say it and you can drop link, then I can explain myself so you understand. I'm not trying to offend you. But yeah, she was not 100% presenting the topic in the right way. It's kind of discouraging to people that are coming up, Yeah. Gladys, you are welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're in here talking about what is going on YouTube, and we're also talking about the two-step verification. For me, that's really one of the things I really wanted to talk about, because I feel like growing YouTubers, most of us, we don't take the time to check out informations and things that YouTube is trying to do, things that they are changing, they are tweaking things, and so on and so forth. What happened? The bunny goes just went down. Okay. So we try to just come in as growing YouTubers. So we sit down and talk. So I would drop the link. Let me drop link. Feel free to jump on the link if you have any information that you want to share with us that is going to benefit people. And I also want to talk about collaboration, but before we get there, let me just say this again. The two-step verification, if you are in here and you've not done it, please go and do your two-step verification. One, it is going to protect your channel, from like people trying to hack your channel, like hack into your Okay, Miss Buki is also here. You are welcome, Miss Buki. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much. So if you've not done the two-step verification, check it out. They are beginning to say that it will be an issue. We don't know to what, like, the full extent, but they've actually stated that it will be a problem for people. But when you get to monetization and your channel is not verified, maybe that might delay your monetization, or you might not get access to your YouTube studios. And if you don't get access to your YouTube studio, how are you supposed to fill up all those forms and everything you need to do? So please go verify your Google account that is connected to your YouTube channel. Do your two-step verification. It is not okay. Yes. Yes. Gladys said, very important. Yes, it is. Two-step verification, first of all, it is for your own good first. You as a content creator, it helps to protect your channel, because doing your two-step verification, they will ask for your phone number, but don't worry, as if they're putting it out there for anybody to see and start calling you on the phone and bugging you, okay? It's just to make sure that, yes, this is your account. Should in case anything fishy is happening, they can lock it, and then you can ask for a code, and the code will be sent to your phone. So you alone can receive that code, because your phone number is the one that is there. And they also, if you're not the one controlling your YouTube channel, you should also get the person that is doing that for you to go do the two-step verification for you. Do it with a phone number that you know is active, one that you know you can receive messages in case of anything. Please don't do it with a phone that that is not yours. Do it with your phone, your own phone number, okay, or someone's phone number that you trust. If you don't have a phone number. Omo Gladys Sadala said, I shared you out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm really, really grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, so if you have not done that, please go ahead and do that. Okay, then another one that is like good news, but we are not 100% sure, because sometimes YouTube says something and it takes them longer time. And for me, before I come out here and categorically tell you something, I want it to be something that is there, something that they have actually published with a date. Okay, so this is actually something that they've talked about. They said they are thinking of doing it, is they are trying to drop the requirements for community tab. And I think that is really good, and it is really thoughtful of YouTube to try to drop the requirements of community tab. You know, normally you're supposed to have 1,000 subscribers at least before they give you community tab. And people that are under 1,000 subscribers, they feel like they're being left out because other people have community tab and they post, they have all the, like, you can post a photo, you can run a poll asking people what do you prefer, this or that. You just have this community to engage with your people. Okay, it's your community where you engage with your family, your subscribers, and all that. I call my subscribers my family. So yes, when you engage with your subscribers, your people. So it is really, really good for people that listen, that have less than 1,000 subscribers, so they can get that done. Okay, then one thing I want to talk about collaboration also is for growing YouTubers. Sometimes I feel like we all focus on, you know, going to live streams and grabbing bananas and doing you know, visit me, I visit you, and this and this and that, but we don't really take our time to think of other ways that we can also grow our channel, because at the end of the day, we need to get our channel in the faces of people that might like the kind of content that we put out, or like our personality and just want to come back to watch each of our videos. So they might want to come back to watch each of our videos. So I think collaboration, it's a good way to go about it. Even though you have 100 subscribers, don't feel somehow to approach someone that has maybe 500 or even 1,000 subscribers. The most important thing is not even the number that the person has. It's about how consistent are you. Like if you apply, like, call someone that you want to collaborate. Shani's Kitchen is in the building. You are welcome. You're welcome, Shani's Kitchen. You are welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So if you try to collaborate with someone, make sure that when the person, because for sure the person will check out your channel. When you call that, I want to collaborate with you, the person will check out your channel, even though it's someone that both of you are subscribed to each other and both of you watch each other's video. Sometimes you just want to check, is this person posting videos every week or every 2 weeks at least, or once in a month, or like how serious are you? When they check your channel out, you will know people that are really serious on the platform, that are trying to grind, to push themselves, and to make sure that they get out there, you know, they get them. And people that are just taking it easy and like we step at a time and all of that. Come in, let me turn on the light now because it is, oops. Okay, it's better because it's getting dark here. Okay, so all right, so people will check out your channel. So just make sure that you're putting out videos, and also make sure that your channel is in order, and try to get people that are doing kind of people that you're in the same or very close related niche. Okay, contact them, feel free to ask somebody. Don't feel somehow to ask for collaboration if you really feel like you can collaborate with that person. And another thing people say, ah, well, it's distance. It doesn't matter. You could be in the United States, you can collaborate with someone in Africa. You can be in Africa and collaborate with someone in Europe. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, you can make it happen, even though you want to do it like a live stream where both of you agree on what topic to discuss. You go prepare your notes, prepare what you're going to talk about, and then you go live and talk about whatever you want to talk on each channels. Like you talk on this person's channel, a person you invite as a guest, and you talk, introduce yourselves, and all of that. So it is something that is going to help us grow as content creators, growing content creators. But I feel like we're not really grabbing that. I'm so sorry. Like, I have a running nose, so it's really getting in the way as I'm talking. Like, I'm talking so much. So that is that about collaboration. I hope I've actually said enough about collaboration. I always say this almost every time I do my sit down. For a while, I've not done my sit down because I'm trying to just grind for this month of September before September gets to an end to round up listen. So I've not been doing much of sit down. I always do my going to the gym and all of that, working out. I'm just streaming that. But hopefully from, let's say, October, I'll be able to do more of sit down video live stream where we can all come in and share our opinion. Okay, Shana said thumbs up. John, thank you so much for that thumbs up. So as a growing content creator, always know that even though this person has just 500 subscribers and maybe you have 1,000 subscribers, for example, if you collaborate with that person, you will get some of those people from the 500 will come to your channel if they like the kind of content that you create. And if your content, that's why you have to collaborate, first of all, with someone that is in your niche or a similar, a related niche, something that are very closely related that can be merged, and it will not look weird, you know, when you try to bring it together. People are like, what the heck are they talking about? This one is doing this, one is doing that. Okay, Chrono Network said send thumbs up earlier as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah, Chrono, I wanted to ask you this. You mentioned something about the date. I dropped a link. If you don't mind, you can jump on the link. If you don't want to show your face, you can do so when you this is StreamYard, so you have the options of turning up your camera or showing the people your face. If you don't mind, you can jump on the link up there and come up and explain to us about the date, because I know I heard people talking about that, but I didn't know that YouTube already released the date of when they are going to do that. And if you are right, that is October, then that's really good. I guess that will also encourage growing YouTubers to keep grinding, because now they have something that they didn't have before, and which is good. So if it's someone that is just new on the platform, sure, host, I will hop on. Okay, good, because it is good for us to share informations that we've gathered, because some people don't really know where to find these informations, and some of these informations are very helpful to growing YouTubers, as big YouTubers always know how to get their informations and know what YouTube is up to. Yeah, so I just encourage everyone, if you're a content creator, find time to know what is going on with YouTube. Check your YouTube studios very well. I guess some of us don't really look. That's why you hear people saying, I don't know where to find such and such information. I don't know where to find this. I don't know where to find that. It is right there in your YouTube studios. You can find it. If you also browse through YouTube, you have some content creators that is their job. When they get these informations, when YouTube release something new, people are jumping on it. And let me tell you something. When YouTube release for example, if you have like your channel, you're struggling to grow your channel, that's another good thing. When YouTube release information talking about something they want to do, talking about changes they want to make, if you can hop on it and make a short video about it and put it out there, trust me, you're going to get thousands of views. Okay, because I always use myself as an example. For me, as when I was doing, I didn't even. We have Juba in the building. Juba Bruce is in the building. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us, Juba. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday to you. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Okay, so when YouTube decided that they wanted to change the is it the icon of that upload button, because they had it on the top before, if you can remember. When you want to upload a video on YouTube, you normally find it on the top, and then they decided to change it, make it from the shape of like a camera, change it to just a round circle with a plus sign in the middle, which was just weird. And they brought it from up down to the middle. A lot of people were lost. A lot of people, and even me, I had already prepared a video as at when that happened. I think I was uploading video 3 times in a week. So I had like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes in between I still have to put out some like live if I'm streaming or something. So I was ready to upload my video, and I could not find the upload button. And I was thinking, what the heck is it from my device? I restarted my device. I did everything I could. Okay, let me read this comment first. Omo Gladys said it is because some of them are only after the money without learning what Whitey is all about. You are right. You are right. Truly, some people come in mainly because of the money. But okay, let me just complete this. And Gladys has made a very good point. Please feel free. The link is there in the chat. If you want me to drop the link again, I can do so. Okay, I can still see the link in the chat. Please hop on the link if you have 1 or 2 things to share. If you have something to contribute that will help us, as we are all growing on the platform, we are all learning, and we all hope that someday our channel will get to where we want it to be at. Some of us want to get million subscribers. Some of us want 10 million subscribers. Some of us want 100 million subscribers. Some people want just 10K. They will be fine. You know, we all hope and pray that we all get lots of organic people that come in and just watch our content because they love the content that we are putting out, and our content is helpful. Or they just love us, they love our personality, they love our style, they love the way we present whatever topic we're discussing or whatever thing we're trying to show them. So that's what we hope for. So whatever information, whatever you have to share, we should just share. Jump on the link. If you want me to drop the link again, I can do so. Okay. So like I was saying, when they changed that stuff, I sat down. It took me 3 hours. I was trying to figure. I was so upset. I was like, why all of a sudden they would just? I was thinking, what is it that because we're small, like our channel is this small, and the numbers of subscribers we have are small? Are they trying to kick us out on the platform? I was just trying to figure out, because there was no warning, there was nothing. They just removed it, just like that, you know. So I was thinking, what the heck is going on with YouTube? And I just sat down and I was just thinking about it. It took me 3 good hours trying to figure out what's the thing. Like, he said something, and I kept looking at it, and I went back to YouTube again, and I said, okay, I will just put my device down, forget about this whole thing, go to sleep. When I wake up, I'll figure it out. And I was trying to sleep. I couldn't sleep because I was just upset that I could not put the video that I wanted to put out. And I went and I picked up my device again, and I said, what? And I kept looking at the screen, and I was like, what is different? Like, did they change something? And then I saw what was different, and it was right there in front of me all this time, but I really didn't take note that they just changed something small, you know? So I was like, okay, now that I figured it out, maybe someone out there too will be looking for this button, and the person cannot upload video. So I was like, okay. Then I decided to show how I did it. Okay, we have a guest. Let's add the guest. Add. Good. Hello, Chrono Network. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Chrono. I think you mute your mic. If you can hear me, you mute your mic, so you might, if you're speaking, we won't hear you. unmute your mic and okay, so while we wait for Chrono to unmute his mic. So yeah, that was just how I decided to talk about that video, like just talk about how what changed on YouTube, and that till date that still remains my highest viewed video. So I was like, people were just thank you very much for putting this, thank you very much for talking about this. I was like, I didn't even know that so many people. I didn't even know that so many people were looking for that information. But I just decided, okay, let me put this here and it will help someone. And that was it.
I can hear you fine. Hello, Chrono here. Hello, everyone.
Go ahead, Chrono.
All right, so let me go ahead and explain about the community tab that changed lately. Okay, a certain blog I read like several weeks ago. I believe YouTube themselves told us that there's going to be a change in the YouTube Partner Program requirements from 1,000 subscribers down to 500 subscribers starting on October 12th, 2021, which is like a couple of weeks from now. And they're going to be removing the discussion tab to replace it with the community tab. That's what I heard. And I did watch a recent video from one of the official channels that I think it was YouTube Creators. Yeah, they discussed about it recently. So you may want to watch that video if you have the chance. So it's very interesting news for small creators like myself and others who are struggling to get to 1,000 subscribers to get that feature, because it's very crucial for to engage with your audience, regardless of what niche you're in. So yeah, it does help a lot. And I'm excited for that feature to launch when that time hits. So yeah, my recommendation to all, I say use it. It's gonna be very beneficial, like you said. And that is my talk of the day. Thank you, host, for inviting me in over to explain what the community tab changes are in this wonderful stream. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. My little one went out to the beach and she just came back and she's...
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's why she just came back and she's...
That's fine. At least you had
okay, so thank you so much. Yeah,
you're welcome.
She's not even in the mood to say hello. She wants to drink something.
It's fine. She had fun with the beach. She can enjoy her drink.
Yeah, she's been now. It's like 7 in the evening, and it's where she's coming back from the beach. Really. So thank you so much. And yes, you're right. They had announced it before. They were discussing about it, but they didn't give dates then. But then I saw a video also, a content creator talking about it, and I was thinking, why is there? It's just only one content creator, but he didn't say the date, but he was like, they are thinking of bringing it out this year. Mm-hmm. And I was like, the year is almost over, but it would be very good if they bring it down to 500. That would make sense, because everything cannot be 1,000 subscribers before this monetization. And it's just, I feel like it's too much, and they're not considering people that are new on the platform, people that just created their channel new.
Oh yeah, and by the way, they also say in the blog that say they're gonna go ahead and roll out that community tab feature for people under 500 subs in the future.
which is good because at least you know when you get to 500 subscribers, that will make you work hard as a new content creator in the platform to at least get to 500, so you can get that at least, so you can use it to communicate to the people that the 500 people that you have, other than not having anything at all. So it's really good.
Yeah, it's a good thing, and I like that. I'm for myself. I'm stoked to see it go live when it launches, because that should be more beneficial for me because I already have like more than 500 bananas right there.
But you still can go live even though you have listen 500, even though you have 100 subscribers, you can go live.
Yeah, live streams always help.
Yes, mostly when you're trying to get your watch hours.
Yep. Always grind those watch hours. It'll help a big time.
It's 4,000. It's almost like if you're. For me, that's the mistake I made my first year on YouTube, because a lot of people were saying then that you cannot go live if you don't have 1,000. So I had to wait until I got 1,000, and then they started with the it's not safe, to go live and so many things. So I didn't do it. If I had done it, then my channel would have been monetized long ago. Since maybe last year. Yeah. So I really encourage people that are just starting out to go ahead and do it. They should try to go live. The only thing is you cannot go live directly from YouTube like other people, like people with 1,000 and above.
You have to study first. Yeah, study before you learn it.
Yeah. And it's really good to check and know what's new and what's going on. I just feel like this year YouTube is really releasing a whole lot of new things and new rules, and so many rules, and I feel many channels will be affected because people like I think it was Omo Gladys that said that some people are just in here on YouTube focusing on the money that they're going to make and not so much to study and try to know what's happening on the platform and how to be on the safe side. And people are making a whole lot of mistakes, even with the comments. Some people don't even know that all these type of comments that they put, they might feel like I'm just bored to write comments and I'm just going to put the same comments. But YouTube takes it in a way that they feel like it's a spam or this is a robot or something, and then your channel gets affected. We have Proud Mix in the building. Hello, Proud Mix. You are welcome. You're welcome. Proud Mix, jump on the link also. And so, they talked about this if you're repeating comments, and if you notice some people do that, and then they get upset, like maybe you didn't see my comment, you didn't see. So there are some type of comment that you put. It won't even show up. It won't even show up on the person's channel. Like it will show up on the comment section of your video, but you can only see it from your YouTube studio, where they hold it back for review and all of that. So there's so many things that we need to learn as growing YouTubers and people that who've been here for just few years. Some people are still like under a year, and some people are like maybe 1 year, 2 years. So we're still all very new. Okay, let me add Proud Mix also. Okay, done. Yeah, so what do you have to say about that at Chrono Network?
Oh yeah. Oh right. What I have to say about that? Let me go ahead and say about the community tab discussion. It's very useful tool for any creator who's, whether small or big, to engage with your audience, regardless of whatever niche you're in. Like gaming, for example, my channel runs on gaming. I do it like 2 to 3 times a week, depends. And I tried finding ways like engaging my audience whenever I'm not streaming or doing anything to like prepare for another future stream. Yeah, I had to do it for Twitter instead because it was kind of difficult without the community tab, and yeah, I had to find ways to do it. That's how I engage my audience here and there.
Okay. Okay, let me quickly repeat because Proudmix is just coming in. Okay, so Proudmix, today we are discussing about just YouTube new rules and what's new and what are the changes they've made. And also we're trying to give words of encouragement to us all as new content creators. And if you have like information, something you saw that YouTube is planning on doing, and so on, you want to talk about, because sometimes we don't all see the same thing, and some people don't even know where to look as new content creators. So they don't get these informations, and sometimes it affects their channel. Mostly if it has to do with something that YouTube is saying do not do, and you didn't see, you don't know about it, then you keep doing that thing, and then your channel could be dropped, and so on and so forth. That's what we're talking about. So what do you have to say at Proudmix?
Hey, Mel. I just, I haven't really been paying attention to anything new regarding the guidelines because, like I've been telling everybody, and you're going to be the latest too. Sometime in the near future, I'm going to leave this and leave it behind just because it's, for the time I was in the hospital, and you know me, I always am, about
Mhm.
lessons. For example, one of the things my parents taught me about anything you do in this world, the same people praising you be the same people dogging you when they don't think you're present. But you
Hold
know
on a
what?
second.
I'm gonna always be watching people just because this climate changes so much and people, are too wishy-washy at times. And as far as YouTube, as long as I'm here for the time that I'm here to the time I leave, I'm gonna try to help people grow the best way I can until I step down because I'm trying to focus on, getting married at the end of the year, my family life, and my farming and everything else. Like I don't want this no more because I see a lot of people who use this like a money, like a drug addiction. And, I don't do anything outside of social media because it's toxic. And this has slightly been boiling over time. Like I don't try to bring drama to nobody's platform because, I'm not about that. It's just one of those things when you're observant to the point like you get tired of it and then people want to call you bitter, upset and everything. But I also remind them that this isn't going to be here forever. So I'm not going to devote my damn life to something that's not going to give me the same love back. And this isn't, taking a shot at nobody. If you feel offended, I'm sorry about that, but this is how I personally feel. I'm not sitting up here telling nobody what they should or shouldn't do, to each their own. But at some point, like people seem to get so consumed by this, they forget what outside life is actually like. And I don't want to be one of those people because, it's like it's damaging at some point. You live your life on the internet. I don't. And this is one reason why I tell people, like, don't give your life to this. I'm not telling them to not, strive to make a success out of this because, a lot of people on YouTube have gone to great heights using this as a vessel to propel them to whatever that profession they're trying to do. And that's great. But at the same time, I'm a realist and I look at both the pros and cons. And, a lot of times the cons outweigh the pros just because, there's people up on here that don't understand that, you can't support every video. And, like I've said many times up here as a guest,
Mhm.
I've tried to give people the tools to, go need help. If they need help, I refer them to somebody that I trust. If I don't know something that they need help with, and I got kicked in the ass for it. So at some point, it's kind of like, I understand, people need help. I ain't about to go on my way and help somebody that doesn't fucking appreciate it. Pardon the language, but that pisses me off. And at some point, it's just kind of like, I have a life outside of this that's required me not being on here as much. That's why I've always favored being more of a supporter than a content creator. That's why I don't post every often. And I'm grateful to get monetized. I'll be the first one to tell you that regarding my supporters, including yourself, that I'll need y'all before you ever need me. Without you, there's no PMC. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But at the same time, I'm not gonna devote my life to the internet because you have everyday life to deal with, which is enough in itself. But hey, man, that's all I got for now.
Mm.
Okay, thank you so much, Proudmix, for that.
Yeah.
But I will come back to that. There are some things you said that I will come back to. Let me quickly welcome people that are coming in. You're welcome, Sweet Mother's Kitchen. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining us. We're just here discussing about what's new on YT and the new rules, new things that they are planning to do, things that we feel like new content, growing content creators should know. And if you have any information, anything you feel like you want to share that will help one or two content creators out there or help us, even those of us in here, please feel free to do so. Up here we have Chronos Network, and we also have Proud Mix Child up here. I want to quickly ask both of you a question, and Chrono, I would like you to answer first, to go first, then Proud Mix will follow suit.
Oh, yes,
What do you
sure.
people think? Okay, you want to say something, Chrono?
No, I didn't say anything yet.
Okay. Okay, so I wanted to ask you people, what do you people think about this new how am I going to say it? I don't want to offend YouTube. I'm trying to just put it in a very mild way. What do you people think about the way YouTube is going about this two-step verification? Because two-step verification has been there before, you know, it's been there for some years now, but they actually, it was almost like it's up to you, you know, do it if you want to, don't do it if you don't want to. At the end of the day, it's your channel that is at risk of being hacked or whatever. But right now that they are making it kind of compulsory, they're saying if you don't do it before the 1st of November, your channel, you might not be able to access YouTube Studio. I feel like that's in a way, not directly, but indirectly, they are forcing people to do it. Do you think they have another agenda for this? I'd like you to speak first, Chrono, and I will quickly go and change my little one, but I will jump on back. But I can hear you people, but I will not be on screen. So go ahead, Chrono.
Okay. What I heard about the news of them like having their own agenda of like, I don't know, what was it again? I think it was about the rules of two-step verification, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe they I believe it's kind of a little bit yeah, I think it's all right, but not too super strict though. It's just to it's just there for it's just there to let people who haven't set it up know to get it just get it out of the way, and hopefully your channel will be good. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know the details of what's going on with the 2FA changes, or should I say two-step verification. But I really don't know the details that much. I'll have to check the blog or some sort of video to check out.
It's there. If you check your YouTube Studio, you will see it.
Oh.
I wanted to talk about this, but I went to my YouTube Studio first. I loved before I come on here to talk about something. I love to see it being published by them, or they should have said something, even something small about it. So I was waiting since on Monday, I think. Yeah. So today I was on my YouTube Studio and I saw it by the right hand corner, very small, written up there. So I screenshot it. And I was like, okay, when I'll come this evening and just talk about other things, and I will also include that, because maybe some people do not even know, mostly for people that their channel are yet to be monetized, because I'm working on my watch hours, so I'm always checking my YouTube Studios and all of that.
Oh, okay.
I noticed that, should I say last month, it was not there. You know, they just show you your subscribers, then your watch hours. You know, if you've gone beyond 1,000, and they pick for you.
Oh,
and then
you mean like the stats within like the last 28 days,
place,
right?
Underneath that space, you would say again.
Oh, you mean like the stats within the last 28 days, for example, right?
No, two-step verification where
Oh,
they require you
okay.
to secure your Google account that is
Oh yeah,
that is
that
linked to your
one.
YouTube channel. Yeah, and you need to give your phone number for that. To do your two-step verification, you need like your phone number.
Right.
Yeah, so if you notice, for people that check their YouTube studio frequently, you will see that they just added it underneath where you have your subscribers that you have to do it. So for me, I feel like they didn't add it before, and now they are saying if you don't do it till the 1st of November, you won't have access. I feel like it's almost like now it's being forced on us to do it. Is it that they have some kind of agenda behind this? Why are they now forcing people to do it now? Because I know that a lot of people's channel are not they didn't do the two-step verification for their channel, but now everybody, if you're a content creator, to be on the same or the good book of YouTube, you have to do your two-step verification because we do not
Yeah.
know what else is going to say.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so let's give Proud Mix opportunity to speak. Go ahead, Proud Mix. I'm trying to change my little ones. I'll be off screen. Go ahead, Proud Mix.
You know, Mel, I told you months ago we had an outage here in Puerto Rico, and during that fire and everything, we had a lot of
Dang.
hacks. Yeah, a lot of people's personal information got hacked. So regarding the
Yikes.
verification thing that's going on, this is to prevent hackers. But see, the thing about YouTube that one of my gripes with it as a whole is that you really can't ensure people's personal information just because you got so many hackers out here that do different things. And that's one thing that's scary because you don't really know if you're ever going to become a victim of that. No matter what you do regarding credit cards, personal information, you don't want to become a victim of that. So the two-step verification thing is good, but still, like the phase of people on here that was taking your profile photo and pretending to be you. That's another problem. Like them letting people make multiple accounts and take our photos and pretend to be us. Like there's so many things wrong with this YouTube situation that doesn't get addressed by them. So I feel like their agenda, I mean, for me, I'm monetized. I've gotten donations and I'm grateful for it, but I don't do this for money. I do this to help people. And the thing about the whole super chat, I'm like, YouTube takes a percentage of that. I mean, everybody gets taxed on here. I got that part. It's just one of those things where YouTube is making you work for them before you work for yourself and you actually earn for yourself. That's how this has always been engineered. I've been on this since the summer of 2018 and I've really paid attention to the ethics, even the backdoor rudiments that go including this journey. And like I said, for what it's worth, me, I just don't want no part of it because I understand, like, I'm watching these people that are trying to get monetized, be exhausted to the point where they're sitting on camera in front of somebody who's not really conversing with them for 8 hours plus. And I understand, you do what you got to do and grind to get, greener pastures, but you got to ask yourself too, is it really worth it? Because it takes a toll on your health. People not getting proper hours of sleep because they've developed this, infatuation or obsession with getting successes on YouTube that don't guarantee you anything when you get there. Unless you're somebody in the 100,000s plus in the millions, that's the only time this is prosperous. So, as far as the two-step verification, I think it's more about trying to protect you from being hacked, but it's an agenda, and every guideline ethic they have, it really ensures their protection more than it does ours. And that's just my personal take on it.
Thank you very much. Yes, actually, they stated that it's to protect you from being hacked and things like that. But at this point, I feel like they have other things that they need to do other than pushing it so much and saying if you don't do it till the 1st of November when you're required, when you're supposed to do your monetization or maybe filling all those forms that you will not have access to your to YouTube Studio. So if you do not have access to YouTube Studio, how are you supposed to complete that this thing for your channel to be monetized after struggling for 4,000 watch hours and all of that? I feel like it's kind of forced. they are kind of forcing it on people, on content creators. And I feel like when you're forcing something on someone, then you have some type of agenda, even though it is for our own benefit as content creators to
Yeah.
secure our accounts, you know.
You understand that, it's like in a conversation, right? When somebody's telling you something that may swing either way, it could be good or bad, but then a buck comes back. What comes after that? Usually some negative. Like with YouTube, like if you don't do this, you won't have access. And it's kind of like, just like when you have a discussion, for one example, you have to conceal the way you say things and talk in Morse code. I've never been a fan of that. Just like us, we can't say subscribe. What's the purpose of a subscription right in front of us and we can't say the word? It's like we're rolling. We went from baking to dancing to rolling to what was the other one?
Grabbing, there's just so much.
I'll drop a banana off at your door. Like, why can't we say subscribe? It's just.
But I'll tell you why. I promise. I'll tell you why. It's not that you cannot say. For example, now we are on YouTube and we are live on YouTube and we're talking about things about YouTube or whatever we're doing here. We can say the word subscribe, but saying subscribe to my channel on someone's live stream, it's against YouTube law, if you remember.
Oh yeah, it's a breach of
so doing
it's a breach of TOS.
They stated it clearly there in their policy, their rules and regulations, their laws, whatever they call it. It is there that sub for sub is against their their rules. So doing a live stream where you say subscribe to my channel or subscribe to your channel, and they see you doing that, immediately the system, as we've talked about it before, that YouTube is a system that is working, so the system fixed that already and sees it as a spam and sees it as something that is going against the guidelines. So you get penalty for that because they want you to grow organically. They want all your subscribers, everything should just be organic. It should be real. It should be natural. Let not be that you're almost like you're bugging someone, subscribe to my channel.
It should be from actual breeding living people. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that's why. So already, if you look at it from what they have said, like I always tell people, it is their platform, right? So when you do something like in your house, you know where you want things to be. You've arranged things in a way that when people go like, okay, this is how I want my things, right? Okay, so it is their platform, and I feel like, okay, that's how they want it. We have to respect it. Although people are doing it still, but that's why people are coding it. So you don't use those words that they've already told you not to use. That's why people are not saying the sub for sub. Do you understand?
Yeah, I don't say that at all. I don't say it at all either.
No, I don't respect it because you know what? Earlier this months back, rather, I did a live stream and I was talking about the pandemic. And next morning, following that, I was hit with the copyright, and they told me I was spreading misinformation. And then the very same article I took from the CDC and WHO and put it back to them in the appeal. They took it away, but they still left a blemish on my studio. So I was pissed about that because I'm like, I'm not going to lie to the people just because you do. And let's forget anything. No disrespect to your platform, Mel, but YouTube is the government because the government's building money. It's about money. This is all about money. And again, I have this theory that in 20 years from now, YouTube, like every other social outlet before, will be under the sand. None of us are going to be up here doing YouTube standards 20 years from now, if that's what God permits. And I bet my life on that. So let's here. Don't give your life to something that doesn't really care for you, because the only thing YouTube loves you to do is exhaust yourself so they can tax you when you do get to the quote unquote promised land. That's why I've been telling people. I've had 6 people that follow me end up quitting and saying this wasn't worth it. But again, I'm trying to discourage nobody from this. I swear I love all of y'all. But at the same time, I'm looking as a realist what's ahead, and YouTube really doesn't have your best interest. They're not invested in you for, as hard as you do on here. That's why you got so many people going to TikTok or Twitch or trying to find some other way to be resourceful.
Or even D Live or Rumble.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I respect that. You know what? There's ways to, maneuver and be resourceful without being pimped. And YouTube low-key is pimping people on here. That's why you got others doing Patreon and Clubhouse to get money. So if there's outlets, there's ways to be resourceful, like selling goods through retail. But as far as this YouTube thing, I just wouldn't tell anybody to make a career out of this, because if you are, it takes you 100K subscribers just to get a plaque alone. You know how long that's gonna take?
That's gonna take years.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Even over a decade. Yeah, because I've seen some bigger creators who have like over 100K subs.
The truth is, some persons will not get there. It's not a wish, but I'm just saying, it is hard to grow on the platform, and more content creators are coming, and some people are coming with very good knowledge of how to use the computers, how to do this animation, and all these weird things. I call them weird things.
Oh yeah, the tech stuff. So you have to know
some good content. So not many persons really get that. Get that plaque.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You just gotta know the basics. That's all.
That you, Chrono, and you, Mel, and everybody in this chat, I hope that you do get to that plaque, because I know I won't. Just because I'm not gonna work my ass off, knowing that it's gonna take me
eventually. Yeah.
Amen.
I don't know if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow to say, okay, well, I'm gonna go for this plaque. Like, that's how forward thinking I am. I'm, and this goes for everybody on here. You can walk out your door and something bad can happen, God forbid. But again, YouTube's not looking at the reality. They're looking at it like, well, these people are grinding hard like guinea pigs, money for us. Before you make money for yourself, you make it for them first. It's like a lawyer. They win their case for you, they get their cut first, and you get the scraps if you lucky.
So that's why I decided to multi-stream to different platforms at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I can get some traffic around.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I think this multi-streaming thing, you have to kind of what is it called? Like buy this. For example, this StreamYard, you have to pay for it before you can stream to multiple
yes. StreamYard. I think StreamYard has multiple subscription plans. Yeah, there's also the pro plan that costs a little bit of money to for a certain amount of time, like a month or even 6 months or a year. It depends on the pricing.
Yeah. But for me, I feel like if you're just starting out, it is so much, it is so much that you need to do. Even though you're using your phone to record, then you need a whole lot of space in your phone, to edit your videos. Then some people save up money for a small laptop, a small camera, and then you get a good lighting if you want to when you want to go live, so you have good, very clear, this is stream and all of that. So it's just so much, and you now have to pay for these streaming platforms and all of that. And YouTube is not even making it easy for the small, growing YouTubers, people that are new on the platform. I just feel like every opportunity that comes, the bigger YouTubers gets it before anyone else. Even when they try to discuss, when they are doing their so-called, I don't know, they have conventions, meetings or whatever, you see that it's mostly big YouTubers that are invited to stuffs like that, and they always get all the information first before any other person. So I feel like that's not fair on the side of YouTube.
Yeah, I kind of feel, I agree. It's kind of feel a little bit unfair at first, but hopefully it'll change over time.
Well, I just feel, I'm not going to complain or nothing, because I know joining this, that it only caters to the established. That ain't, that's just what it is. I mean, and congrats to those that are getting the bag, because most of them that are in those positions, that's all they care about, money.
Yeah. Even Mr. Beast is one of the biggest YouTubers out there too.
Right.
Yeah. He done a good job.
Congrats to those, doing it. They love it and not doing it just for the money and the status to dump on others. And you know, it's okay if you established as long as you remember your humble beginnings, because I could never
Right.
turn back on the people that built me. And it's just
Nah.
one of those things that's you commonly see on here, and I'm tired of that because I've seen it happen within people that support me turn on one another. And I'm kind of like, it's room enough for all of us to eat.
Right.
Disconnect. Let's click it back together. I don't
All
understand.
right. To get food on the table and hopefully get some financial freedom someday.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had live streams where I pushed a lot of people I support for them to get acquainted with each other, and I always told them I'm okay with eating last if you subscribe to me because I know God's gonna bless me regardless. But I'm doing it to help you. I'm not doing this to help myself because I know blessing is gonna come forth anyway. So
Yeah.
let's just work together so we can all to the same place because we all have the same purpose, which is to
Yeah.
grow here, but the intention is different. And I don't question that because whatever they want to do, that's their personal choice. I'm in no position to judge that.
Yeah, that's on them to decide. We just go. We just be here to support each other until the very end, no matter what. YouTube is not a race; it's a marathon. Because I've learned this from Think Media and the other big YouTubers like Nick Nimmin and everyone else. Y'all gotta check them out. Y'all gotta check them out. They're really good YouTubers out there.
Yeah, Nick Nimmin is very good.
Yes.
Think Media is also good. Nick Nimmen's brother D is also good, and just the people. Roberto Blake. I mentioned all these names in the last missing.
Oh yeah, Annie Dube. Check her out too. She's really awesome. Annie
Who's
Dube.
that?
Annie Dube. Check her out.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's some let's go back to what Proud Mix was saying before. Proud Mix, you were talking about how it seemed like the YouTube is kind of toxic and all of that. At the end of the day, if we look at this, it's still people that come on this platform and decide, because people are coming into YouTube with different motives, if I should put it that way, different plans. Some people just feel like, okay, I'm going to just wake up today, create a Gmail account, I'm going to create YouTube channel, and I want to put this type of videos, and I want to be monetized in 1 week. I want to get 1,000 subscribers under 1 week, and I want to get 4,000 also under that 1 week, and I want to be monetized. Someone just joined us, sorry. Precious One of Spain. Thank you very much for joining us. You are welcome. If you're a content creator, feel free to grab anyone in the building here. We're all content creators. Visit the host also. We will sure do return. Leave a nice comment. And everyone that is here is the content creator. So yeah, just keep rolling as we're talking about these things also. Okay, so now I forgot what I was saying. Are you kidding me? What was I saying?
Oh, about how people join this and their motives.
Okay, yeah. What people have in mind when they join the platform. So people want to just come in on YouTube. It's not about what they want to give before they receive. It's about what they want to receive and not even give anything. You understand?
Yeah.
So such people that are coming in with the mindset of, I want to go to YouTube, I want to get monetized under 2 days, and I want to start making $100,000 in a year, so I can be rich and famous and be influential and do all these things that all these influencers and all these Hollywood stars and whatever, popular people in the world are doing, live that kind of life where I just travel. Today I'm on this yacht, the other day I'm in holiday in Greece, the other day I'm in Spain, just name it, but they want to live those kind of lifestyle. So their target is, I'm going to get that lifestyle through YouTube. So it's almost like this is a do or die affair. If you stand in their way, they will crush you. Even though you're not standing on their way, they're ready to crush you. They're ready to step on every head, every toe, just to get that.
Right, but
without giving anything.
Mel,
you're welcome, the Queen. Akoti, the Queen, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you so much. So such people have already talked. Even before they came in, they're all prepared. Like, I'm ready to fight with anybody on this platform, all of that. Meanwhile, some other people are coming in with, this is what I have. this is my talent. This is what I love doing. This is something I've been doing for maybe many years and all that. But I just want to share with people. I want to give even before I receive. So you see that such people are more calm, they're more respectful, they're more open to hear your opinion about anything and not cuss you out. You know, they see life different. They want to share their knowledge with you, with everybody out there, so they can get. And that's one thing people forget, that you have to be giving something. Like if you watch YouTube very well, most of the new content creators, even most of the big ones, what they put out there doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I watch people's videos and I'm like, but really, what are we supposed to benefit from this content you put out? Now, like what are we learning? Like, is this going to do good to anybody? And the answer is no. Are you helping someone in any way? No. But your target is just to go there, but you want people to come in and watch and do everything and subscribe to your channel and get you up there so you can start making a lot of money, when what you're putting out there is not, it's not that serious. It's not helping in any way. So we have to understand that we will always encounter such people, even though we're off social media. So promise, I don't want you to see it that way, so you stop putting content or you just want to chill back. You have something very nice that you share with people. You're someone that you do your meditation, you know so much about things like that, you talk about it, you do the fights, teaching people how to, you know, ward those swords. It's not all about fighting with a sword and doing all of that. You always talk in each of your video, you try to explain things to people and all of that. You're teaching people, you're helping people, and that's the most important thing. So do not pay attention to those that their target is the money.
I don't.
On YouTube. Meanwhile, there's money everywhere, you know.
I don't, man.
So yeah, go ahead.
When I started posting my martial arts more, those really started getting me notice. And I did 2 small YouTuber support videos, and they both got a thumbs down. And I don't care about the thumbs down because of a view, but I always looked at that as a theory that that's not my thing. I did it because I'm like, let me see if I can help others grow, because it's about motivation with me. I want to see others grow. I don't care. Like, I care about myself, but I care about others first if I can help them. And the thing, there's a lot of good people in there that did genuinely help each other. But I think I got the thumbs down because they see that's not my thing. And the YouTube, Annie Dube did a video about the small YouTuber support and how the S for S is a one-way hustle. And I think that was the person's problem with me, because it's not my thing. But they're not looking at it like, for me, most of my supporters are really genuine and they strongly help each other. That's why I did it. And still to this day, I got them thanking me for helping, grow their channels. And like I said, give thanks to God. Don't give thanks to me.
In everything you do, there will always be someone out there. For example, like when I in my vlogs, that I always show Grease and lifestyle and all of that, the video that I posted and talking about the battle between Greece, it's actually Crete, this island, and Germany. Someone came there and wrote a long paragraph cussing me out. All of that, and it was just so fun. I was reading, but because the person had a whole lot of crossword and all of that, and YouTube always hold those, in your channel, they will ask you if you want YouTube to hold certain comments for review. So I have that activated. So if you put any kind of crosswords or weird kind of thing, they will not show it on the list, so people can't see it, but I can see it. So I was reading it and I was laughing. I was like, you're just cussing me out for a video that I did, and that I didn't say anything that is not true. Okay, like nothing I said in the video was wrong. But the person was just, maybe the person is from the other country, and the person felt like maybe I was taking sides. First of all, like, I'm not taking sides. I'm not even from Europe. I'm from Africa. I'm just telling the story how it is. It is my duty is not to take sides, but to just tell people what is happening. Like, this is a country a lot of people likes to visit, and anything event happening, and if I have to film it and put it out there just so people see. But I got cursed out, and I felt like you have so much time to write that long paragraph that I couldn't even read all of it, because like, I'm not going to read this. What is this? I'm not in school. I'm not trying to write the exams. What is this long paragraph? Yeah. And also so upset. So some people, it's always like that. When you put out videos, be rest assured that some people, even before they watch your videos, like even on Premiere, you will see thumbs down, not because they've even seen your video. some people just like to bring their own bitterness and put it on some other people. So the best thing is just not to pay attention to such people and just keep doing what you love doing, knowing fully well that someone out there is benefiting from your content. To me,
Yeah.
that's the most important part.
Yeah, when I saw those thumbs downs and like most of my live streams and videos, I didn't care. I just keep on going and just just play some video games while I'm live streaming them. Like say Sonic Colors from Sonic Colors Ultimate, for example. I just streamed that like a few days back, and that game was already done, and it was a really good game.
So you're a gamer, right?
Yes.
Well, I want you to do me a favor. Go check out Tyrone Morgan, because he's one of my closest friends and he games a lot. And maybe you guys can link up and collab because he's monetized too.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. I'll go ahead and check him out. I'll have to search.
He just played Sonic Colors a few days ago too.
You may want to type the name so I can remember. Thanks.
Can you type it in there, Mel?
Yeah. Say it again.
Tyrone, Tyrone.
Tyrone. Tyrone.
Yeah. Yes, and then Morgan, Morgan.
Morgan. Okay, Morgan, right?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. I'll definitely check his channel out when I got time.
Yeah, but he's a real chill guy and he does gaming, so you guys can potentially collab because he's done collabs with other people.
Oh yeah, nice.
And something we talked about earlier on when even the Banigos came up, when I was explaining that there was a YouTuber which is kind of big, she released a video talking about how YouTube is not a do or die affair and that people should quit if their channels are not growing and all of that. And I felt some type of way, although a lot of things she said on that video, she did make sense, but telling people to quit, I really didn't think was the right thing to say. And I'm glad that Chrono Network is a gamer, and one niche on YouTube that is very difficult is the gaming niche because they don't have a lot. I think it's even now that YouTube is trying to, bring out some kind of things that will favor gamers. But people that really love gaming, they're still doing it. Yeah. They don't care how many people are coming to their channel. So I feel like it's better for us to encourage people to, because you love what you're doing, to encourage people to just keep pushing. Someday they will get up there. Like what's his name? What's the name of this guy? This very popular guy that it's gaming. What's his name?
You're talking about PewDiePie?
Exactly. I think that's his. Yeah, he's like one of the top highest with lots of views and subscribers. Yeah,
PewDiePie.
Yeah, it's him. So that guy is a gamer, and look at the number of subscribers he has. So someone coming on YouTube saying if you've been on the platform for a few years and your channel is not growing and all of that, you should quit. I don't think it's really the right way, because you have to understand that some niche are more difficult for you to grow fast. Now, for example, people that are doing like gist channels, as far as if you have the mind, if you have the heart to do it the way some people are doing it, you see them putting video like that, this person just died, meanwhile the person is still alive. You see them getting thousands and millions of views, and all of a sudden, under 1 month, you can create a gist channel today and you get monetized. And someone in some of that niche, it might take 12 months, while it took someone else 1 month. So I feel like it is better that we encourage people to do, as far as this is something you enjoy doing, you just want to do it up to the point where you can start making little things. That's good. Thank you very much, Gladys, for being here. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think it's better for us to encourage people to do, focus and put in the work, and just hoping that someday they will grow their channel to that place. Their channel will get to where they want their channel to get to. I want us to also talk about collaboration. I'm glad, probably you told Chrono about this Tyrone guy.
Right.
I want us to talk about collaboration for growing YouTubers. People from, let's say, I'm not even looking to 5K. Let's say people from 3K, 2K, 1K, 1K5. 800 down to 100 subscribers. I feel like people in this circle, they don't collaborate so much, forgetting that collaboration is one way that you can actually put yourself out there also, because at the end of the day, we all have different people that view, even though we some of us visit the same live streams, you know, for this our give me, I give you thing, you understand, grab bananas to grab bananas. We all visit similar, and we still, there are some people stream that, for example, you go to, you find people that you don't know, you've never seen before, and then you know, you connect with them. So I feel like through collaboration, that's another way that we can connect people, but people are not collaborating so much. And within the small YouTubers, you know, growing YouTubers, they get offended when you call them small YouTubers. So I always say growing YouTubers. To me, I don't care, because I know life, you know, you have a small seed, you plant the seed, you water it, and it grows and it becomes a giant tree tomorrow. So I don't, it doesn't bother me, but some people are offended by that word when you say small YouTubers. But as people that are new on the platform, or growing YouTubers or small YouTubers, do you think we're collaborating enough, or what do you think is the reason why we are not contacting each other for collaborations? Over to you, Chrono, then Proudmix.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. I will. All right.
I don't know, maybe it's network.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. I was asking a question. I wanted you and Proudmix to give your own opinion on this collaboration topic. Like, why do you think that we small YouTubers were not collaborating so much, knowing fully well that that's another way that we can grow our channels, not only from visiting live streams to grab bananas. Collaborating puts us also in front of like the person you're collaborating, the person's audience also, and that's a very good way that we can all grow. But small YouTubers from like 3,000 down to 100 subscribers range don't always contact each other for collaboration.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I think because collaboration is a must, a key to you know, just trying to get each other's chance to grow faster and much more quicker within like a short amount of time. So that way, as long as the two channels are in the same niche, I think that's how collaboration works that way.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, even though you're not in the same niche, but your niches are kind of related or kind of connected in a way, you still can collaborate with such person, because bringing both together, they both kind of complement each other, and that will also work. I think lots of growing subscribers should actually go into collaboration because it is good. Okay, so over to you, Proudmix. Why do you think people don't collaborate?
Oh yeah, before I say that, before I end my message, also, yeah, there's also has to be an agreement done before doing collaborations too. Just making sure.
Okay. Hold on, Proudmix. Before you go, let me quickly, before you start, let me quickly read what Omogladys said. Omogladys said, feeling too big, I think, is the problem, because so many people see the upcoming ones is not up to their level. Okay, I understand your point, Omogladys, but actually, right now, I'm not even talking about the upcoming YouTubers, growing YouTubers, small YouTubers contacting big YouTubers. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about small YouTubers collaborating within themselves, you know, within the community of small YouTubers, within the community of growing YouTubers. That's why I said from 3,000 subscribers to 2,000 to 1,000 down to 100 subscribers. So I'm not even talking about people that are up to 10,000 subscribers, 9,000, even 5,000. I'm not at this point. I'm not even, yes, dinosaur. Yes, yes, dinosaur. At this point, I'm not even including people that are up to 5,000. I want to take it from, let's say, 3,000 down to 100. Why are they not collaborating between themselves, knowing fully well that that is another way to grow your channel, to put you out there? Also, over to you, Proud Mix.
Well, for me, my channel is about philosophy. And the thing was, one of my friends, Latane, she has a channel and she's monetized too. She has 4K plus. And we were supposed to do a collab with a discussion about coffee that was based off of the Nestle thing because I told her I used to have a friend that worked at Nestle, and there was a Cafe Bustelo. That's one of my favorite coffees. It was more like a coffee collab, like the meaning of coffee and what it does for your morning. You get stimulated intellectually by it besides the taste. And we never got to it because I had ended up getting sick and I was hospitalized for that month. And then she had took a break because she was going through some personal stuff. So that collab between us never really got off the ground. But I still pitched the idea to her. She always said she was open to it, but we just have to find a time fit in our schedule. And as far as collabs, sometimes some people don't want to because a lot of times they want to see if they can reach 1 million subs without any collabs, because a lot of times people feel if they collab, that's like them getting a boost from somebody, and then the people outside of who's collabing like to comment in the comment section, well, you're trying to eat off their name, you're trying to get subs from them, and they don't really understand the whole meaning of it. That's what throws everything off. Like you have trending gist, and gist channels have a lot of problems within them because you're doing your video for a purpose, right? Like you did about Pastor Joshua, God rest his soul. But if somebody feels opposite of what you were saying in the video, or you giving your thoughts, you know that you're going to get a dislike, or you're going to get a lot of toxic comments. And that's just what comes with that climate. So I see a lot of people posting Instagram live videos of celebrities and they get monetized, and that's kind of the thing. But I just feel like that kind of gets old. And I mean, if that's how you want to do it, that's cool. What works for you. But you just want to give yourself a little bit to the people, but you do have to conceal certain things because, when you tell people too much, it could end up working against you. So I don't knock anybody who doesn't want to collaborate, but I understand it too, because there's their reasons for wanting to just get to 1 million without getting no assistance. But it's harder that way, and it's just going to take a longer time. If you're patient, you will prosper, but you just got to wait for it. And for those that do collab, I don't think that's a bad thing either, because you can have future ideas to even start a channel together, because that's happened too. But that's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah, you're very correct. But yeah, sometimes to me, what I feel like sometimes it really has to do with, I don't know if I should say selfishness. Like some people feel like, why should I collaborate with anyone? I might be giving more than the person is giving. And then why should the person benefit more than me? If it's not going to be 50-50, I'm not going to do it. So most times they're trying to look for someone that has exactly the same numbers with them in terms of subscription, and then at the same time they're trying to see that the person's content is extremely good. The when I mean the content is extremely good, not even what the content is about, but like you have like nice, very clear videos and everything is well put together, so it makes them also look good. And I feel like at the end of the day, that's like secondary. If we are here on this platform, we want to grow, and you see like every evening people are jumping around on Whitey Street trying to see who is live, who is doing small YouTubers live stream, and you go there and they grab bananas, and you see some people even quarreling, cursing themselves out. I gave you banana, you didn't give me this one, so I gave you 10 ninja, you gave me 5 ninjas. You didn't this, you didn't that, and sometimes you have to go in the comment section and tell them, calm down, it is not that serious, just
Oh,
calm
God.
down.
Right,
You see people quarreling,
Right.
you're not my level, and this and that, insulting just because of YouTube. While people can actually come together and actually collaborate and grow. by
Right.
sharing, making sure
Yeah.
that each other followers try to subscribe to the other persons and vice
I mean,
versa.
yeah, that's how a community is formed.
True.
Hmm.
But
I
I just
love
don't know
gaming.
why small YouTubers just feel like they're so, I don't know, there's like a lot of small YouTubers are very narrow. I don't want to use the word shallow. I really don't want to offend them, like offend small YouTubers. Not as if I care, because I'm equal to the tax. Like, but yeah, it's sometimes it just I look at it like what is going on? Like, if you're on someone, you're doing something similar, why not just collaborate with that person once in a while? Or if somebody's doing live stream, for example, like sitting and talking, hop on. You don't know who is going to be there. Some people watch live streams and they don't even say a thing. They might just like the way you present, the way you are sharing your own opinion concerning different topics, and they will just want to go check you out. Like, this person that was talking, like, let me check the person out, let me see what person's channel is about. But even when you do sit down streams and you talk about things that are important and things that are very helpful, people don't want to jump on it and try to share their own opinion. Just very few people will want to share and go in the comment section also and engage in the conversation and all of that. And I was like, how do we hope to grow as small YouTubers if we're not willing to learn as we're doing this? How are we supposed to grow and know things that we're supposed to know that will also help us to grow? Just as, for example, Chrono came in and you mentioned some names. Not everybody knows these people. Not
Yeah.
everybody follows them.
Hmm.
I think the last time I did live stream, even before Proudness came in, I was saying, I was like, Proudness was on that stream and we're talking about. I think that we were like on for 3 hours actually, and we were just discussing generally about YouTube problems and things that small YouTubers are facing. And a lot of channel, as at that time, a lot of people that we knew, their channel, YouTube dropped their channels, and some people were so heartbroken. Some people were, it's just unbelievable, that they lost their channel and the way they felt and the way they were feeling. And everybody kept saying, I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And I kept saying, YouTube is not just going to drop your channel if you didn't do anything. You must have done something that maybe you didn't even know what you were doing was wrong. But because you didn't take your time to study and know what YouTube said do and what YouTube said don't,
Yeah, but see,
that's why you got caught up in that.
Mel,
Yeah.
the thing about this stuff, YouTube in a lot of ways condones beef and problems because, for example, these trolls that, have no profile photo or not, they allow it
Hmm.
to continue to happen. And you can report them
Yeah.
all damn day, but they're just going to keep coming. So YouTube condones this because they know they can make money off it too. Just like when YouTubers that are in the 100,000s, when they have a fake beef or whatnot, YouTube gets money off them. And then you have
Hmm.
channels that screen record everything so they can post it up talking about whatever their thoughts are, and whether they're getting hate and everything for eating off these people's name, they get money. And I've never really been a fan of the what do they call it, the shade room. I'm not really into all that. I don't gossip,
Nah.
that's for high school kids to do. And I'm like, some of
Nope.
these people are older than that. Like, come on, grow
Not
up.
me either. I'm not into that gossip
But
stuff.
children is fun sometimes.
It's so old.
Right, as far
Maybe
as
spilling
gamers,
tea, then spilling tea, let me give you what's
right, as
going
far
on.
as
Like,
gamers,
Times
far
have
as
changed already.
yeah. I've seen like
yeah,
and I love gamers, but you know what? The 2K community and the Call of Duty, man, it is so toxic up in there. You got 10-year-old kids talking to grown ups like they're 20s, talking about their
yeah.
mama, their daddy, all that. I'm
Oh
like, I've
God.
seen really
Yeah.
dramatic
Oh
gaming.
yeah, I ran into that since I last played like one of the good Call of Duty games in the past, and oh my God, it was awful.
Yeah.
It's toxic, and you know what? It's
Yeah.
sad because that gives the gamers that are actually decent, like the guy I
Mhm.
referred to, it gives them a bad name because then everybody starts thinking, well, all gamers are like that, no, and they're not.
I don't know. Mhm.
But there's something that's, I'm glad you said this, because you just reminded me of something that I really wanted us to talk about. Um, this thing with, you talk about people with profile photos that they don't have, mm, sorry, accounts with no profile photos, and they always come in and troll people and do all of that on live streams. Do you know they have a committee? They have a committee, have a community. I didn't know that. I just felt like there were just some few people, few persons that go on social media, not only on YouTube, every other social media, they have that also. But it seemed like they are more on YouTube, maybe because people stream more on YouTube. I don't know, maybe.
All right.
But they're more on YouTube. But they have a community, so they are not just few. There are so many. How I got to know that was I joined someone's live stream. I don't want to say her name because she's not here. I always like to watch her and all of that. So when she's live, if I'm free, I always go in, watch and talk with her. So I was on her live stream. She's Asian, and then somebody came in and she as a guest, and it was a full-grown man, like full-grown man. He dressed all like cowboy with a cowboy hat, and he had beards, and he his accent is American, this trying to sound like
American, right?
cowboy kind of thing. Well, I don't know. He even mentioned what state he was. It was US, and he said something to her, but I don't know if she understood. She was Asian, so I don't know. Maybe she really didn't understand what he was saying, because some of these Americans, when they be talking, and you have to open your ears very well to understand. So maybe she didn't understand. He said to her, I always come on your live stream to troll people. Like, that's what I do. But I came in and I just saw you, and you're just so beautiful, and I love the way you're presenting. And then I lost it. But why I really came here was to really, tweak your button and all of that. And she was laughing. And I was waiting for her response. I was like, is she crazy? She doesn't understand what this guy is saying. And he was asking, how are you? How is this? Are you married? He asked her first if she was married and all of that. She said she had kids and all of that. She was answering him. And then she asked him and said he was not into all of that, that he just likes to go on YouTube. When he sees people, he searches to find people that are live streaming, and he likes to go in and just troll them and, try to piss them off. And I'm looking at a grown man, and I'm thinking, this man is over 40. And the job you do is just to go on YouTube, search for people that are streaming live, and you just go to troll them and all of that, just to mess up with their site. I was like, wow. So you people really have a group. Then Chrono might not know this, but Proud Mix, if you remember on Vanessa, I can always talk about Vanessa Ogunbowale because she's one of us. So even though she's no longer on YouTube for now, you remember that there's this guy that always came on her live stream that would never ever show his face. That is always trying to piss people off on her live stream all the time, until that day that I said something that he felt like I said he was not manly. Then he showed his face. So they have community of them doing this. They just go in to troll people. So if you're a small YouTuber, just take note that these are community of people doing this from every race, black,
from all
white,
walks of life,
Asian.
Right?
Yes, everything. And some of them look, when they show themselves, they look responsible. There are people that you will walk past on the road, you won't suspect and look at them as crazy or weird. They look normal, but they are not normal. So just take note, okay? Over to you. What do you people think?
Chrono, you first.
I kind of think they're a little bit crazy there. That's my opinion. They could be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I don't really get into that. I just feel like YouTube kind of lets it skate. I mean, because that guy, Dominant Man, that had that issue with YouMail, he appeared somebody I support, her name's Vibes with Cola, and she was with her daughter on stream, and he said things that, like he said here. And so Cola's daughter blocked him immediately, because it's kind of like, he goes everywhere with all of that saying, if a woman doesn't be obedient, he's going to hand out these physical abusive rules and domestic violence, and that's not okay, but YouTube lets them do it. So it's like that's on YouTube to fix.
Yeah, it's on YouTube as a platform to fix as a company. I mean, they're owned by Google, so it is what it is.
Very true. Very true, because I don't understand why people like this. Because if at the end of the day they say YouTube listens to what we say, like their new, that was one of the new things they said they were releasing, that they were listening more into, they were going to listen more to our everything we're saying in our videos and on our live stream, so it can help them to suggest our videos to the right people, that to put our video in front of the right audience. That's what YouTube said. So I'm thinking, if you are listening more to our videos and you are checking our chats, because when we say sub for sub, you know that we're saying something wrong, then how is it that you're not noticing this community of people that just go on people's live stream? They don't only go on live stream, they also go on your videos, and you see them dropping fake links. I always check my videos. Some people don't. I check my videos, and when I see those links, I delete them, because most of those links, when you click on them, that's a way for them to hack into your account, and then somebody's going to blame you for something that you know nothing about. You understand? Just because someone dropped a link under your video doesn't mean it's my link.
Oh yeah, that's suspicious link. At the top, oh yeah, that's those sus links. Yeah. I think I see comments like that on my feed as well, especially my YouTube Studio. And I was like, wow, they got deleted in a matter of seconds. I didn't bother looking at it.
Exactly, because some people don't know that, and they see these things, and they maybe, I don't know what people think, and they click on them, and it takes to something where people have access into your account and your phone and every information in your phone. So everybody needs to be very careful. And I feel like YouTube should have been able to pick out these people that are there to troll people. For example, this same dominant man that Robin just mentioned his name. I saw him on someone else's live stream, but she's a content creator, but we don't always visit each other that much. And if I've not really been in a conversation with you on any live stream, because for me, if I watch your videos, I try to see where people say, and I try to see what kind of person you are, not by what you just told me. Everybody can say they're nice. If you ask everybody to tell you they're a nice person, nobody's going to say I'm a bad person. So I love to just watch for myself and make. So I was on her live stream, and when I came in, I saw him there, and I was like, oh no, I hope this lady knows who this man is. But I didn't want to say anything, because I didn't have that much closeness to tell her, because I don't even know, even if I tell her this is one of them, if she will understand, if the person will understand, So he was asking her like personal questions, and she was answering. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, what are you doing? Can you not just understand that a normal person will not come on your live stream and start asking you things that are personal? Like, what is that? That's not the topic I'm talking about. If I came in and say, I'm talking about my life today, you people are free to ask me any question. That's different. But you just came in and you're coming in with weird questions, and she just kept answering. Someone else also in the comment section was engaging, and I was like, look at his name alone. The name didn't ring a bell. Who calls themselves dominant man? And it just I just left the stream. So people need to be vigilant. Yes. Go ahead, Rodney.
Yeah, he did. He did that, and he's the type of guy that'll tell you too, Chrono. If you ever come across him, if you don't follow his list of rules, he'll take you over his knee and spank you like you were a child. Like it's no, but he did that to Mel Hair, and then threatened her. Like he told her, "You be careful with me," because he took whatever she said in a different context. And Vanessa, respect to her. I hope she's well, but that's kind of her fault, because she let him up there to say whatever that was not of any value anyway. And I said his name because suck shit. Pardon the language. You know what I'm, and I feel like that's not okay. He tried to say, "Oh, every man does what he wants." I said, "That's right, you do, but have some respect for these women in here." And he didn't. Like I said,
feels messed up.
Yeah, it's just a lesson learned there. But I also understand YouTube condones this, and they do, because there's guys like him out there.
Yeah, I think he has done a lot of damage, and he's going to be feeling that karma bite back to him someday. It's going to happen.
He couldn't even come on StreamYard because Vanessa explained it to him, like, it's not letting me let you up here, until he finally came up there, and he had nothing interesting to say, because he goes everywhere in different chats and says the same thing about spanking women or whatever, man. And I'm not trying to laugh at that. as perverted, but YouTube lets it happen. Just
Like I
like
said, the guy's a total creep.
yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's on YouTube to fix, but they
Yeah.
really care about making money more than they do. Like with another issue I have with YouTube that
Yeah.
makes me feel uncomfortable when it's telling you people are watching and they're in the bushes, but you don't know who's watching you. Like that's just weird to me. If you're
Yeah,
not, yeah,
it's
if you're
just
not
not
gonna
right.
give something to the conversation, because everybody's perspective does matter. If they even if they
Mhm.
don't agree with what you're saying, it's just uncomfortable to me because I'm like, oh, what if a serial killer's on the other side of the screen? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big yikes. Yeah, I don't want that happening to me in my life when I have to do like live streams in the future. I keep my channel well guarded and my identity as safe. I'm safe harbor.
It's
Yeah.
creepy. Just
Yeah, I find that completely creepy to be honest.
because I can't
True.
go in somebody's stream without at least saying hi. And if I can't stay, sometimes I'll drop a donation to let them know this is my way of appreciating your content and what you
Mhm.
do. But I'm never gonna sit in the bushes. If
But
I and I tell
the
them,
truth is
I'll leave
because
the
some
room.
people are spies on
Yeah.
Right.
YouTube. They really they just want to see what you do, but they don't want to engage. They don't want to like let you know that they are there, or they don't even want you to know that maybe they're trying to get one or two ideas from what you're doing, trying to see how you're doing things, so they know when they want to do it, how they're going to go about it. So they just
Um.
come on your live stream because
Mhm.
when you're live, that's like you're having interaction live and all of that. So they just come as silent watchers. That's why when I always
Yeah. Yeah, I
doing my
agree.
life, I always
Then those
talk
kind
to
of
them to
people,
for them to know that I
can
know,
be cowards and a little bit jealous too. They can be jealous and
right?
cowardly. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
weird though
because
because
Mhm.
I always say like when I watch that, and
Mhm.
for example, like Sunday's really not a busy day on YouTube. It's one of the
Mhm.
slower. So
Yeah.
if whoever's watching you doesn't have another live stream to go to that's active and they're just in your chat not saying
Mhm.
nothing, it's
anything.
it's creepy to me because I'm just like, why are
Mhm.
you really here? Like, say something at least. Even I mean, you invited. I don't turn nobody away on my platform. I try to engage everybody because I don't want them feeling
Mhm.
left out. But at the same time, it's like when you look at the numbers as the chat's going. When you talk about things like this, the numbers aren't really strong because some people get
Mhm.
offended and some people feel it's boring or they don't like what you're saying because it applies to
Mhm.
them.
Yeah,
Of
I think
course.
most times when you talk about things that a growing YouTuber, a small YouTuber should know about, people don't really come on in because they don't think it is interesting. People like to go where they hear gossip or where there is a chaos, people are fighting, where two YouTubers are fighting, cussing out each other. This one just put out a video calling out the other one. They love to be in such kind of streams, or such kind of places so they can
Yeah. All they
hear
love is
people
drama.
make a fool out of themselves.
I
So they have
agree.
something to go out and talk about later or make a video about. That's why sometimes you see people come on your stream or whatever, they don't say a thing. They're just waiting for what you will say, what they will hear, and then they will pick it up and go somewhere else. Like I mentioned the other time when we were discussing topics, and then
Mhm.
I went on another live stream. And because I didn't say hello immediately, they didn't know I was there. And they were talking about the topic, and I was like, but you were on the live stream where I was, Proudly was there, and everybody that, was talking about that was, why didn't you wait until the person that did the live stream will do another live stream and we can, you know that whenever she's live, we will all be there. And then you can voice out your opinion and we trash it all out. And you were just there, like sounding as if we were misleading you. It was like we were the devil itself. And I was like, what? So people are not allowed to share their knowledge or what they know about something, and you didn't say anything. Like there are names that you see on live stream all the time that when you see it, you just know, like I've seen this name before. I've not seen this person before. So where, even though you cannot tell on whose live stream you met them, you know that you've met them on someone's live stream more than once. So you know their name or you know their profile photo. For example, like if I see Omo, I know her, I always see her, all of that. So these are people that you know that you will always see. And I was like, why did you just speak your mind that day. You were there when she raised the topic, and everybody said what they wanted to say. And now you've heard that nobody's going to tell me otherwise. I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, I'm a this. Nobody said you were not a Christian in the beginning. Nobody was trying to convince you
That's
of,
too much of a
you know.
headache.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Some people just come to your stream to listen to all the conversation and then go make their own separate video, and they will not even quote exactly what you said. They're gonna say something different, and people will start bashing you. You understand? So that's the reason why some people go on live streams and they don't say anything. They just remain anonymous, so you will not know
Oh my
when they will make
goodness.
videos about you. Yeah.
Mm.
And kids do that too. Like kids
Yeah.
have access. And what are you doing up past 10 a.m.? Where are your parents at? Because they're allowing you to come here and say things to grown-ups. Like I said, with the gaming community, those kids talk like adults, and they're
Yeah.
under 15.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Man, I don't
Check
even know
out
much about gaming.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy over there. It just gets wilder.
But
It
don't they
gets-
have like parents monitoring when their kids play games? Because
No.
I heard some of these games, they play them like live, where you can play with other people from other countries. So don't parents monitor what their kids play
No,
online,
they
if they're gonna go online and play games with other adults and all of that?
Oh yeah, like most games are like rated T and M. Yeah, those kind of
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
You have kids that are 10 years old playing rated M
Mhm.
games, and they're not supposed to, but
Mm-mm.
there's no parental supervision. And then sometimes it gets personal to the point where threats start exchanging, and if people
Yeah.
talk to each other's family, like, it's uncalled for. But I like with Tyrone, him and I've been a guest on the panel quite a few times, and I game
Mhm.
too here and there, not to the
Mhm.
point he does. I'm not a gamer like that, but I never really, whenever people are talking crazy, I turn the microphone off. I don't want to hear that, and I don't participate in it because it's like it's entertainment to them. That's how they do it.
Yeah, I don't participate in chats like that. I just turn the voice. I just turn the voice chat off completely.
I laugh at it, like watching it on YouTube. I'm not gonna be dishonest. I do laugh at it because
Yeah.
it's really not that serious. Now, gamer rage, I think everybody gets that. Like but at the same time, I'm not rich. I'm not about to break a control and go pay so much more for another one. Like I ain't got it like that. So when
Nah.
but
I find that hilarious.
yeah, because it's funny. Like I've seen one kid, he took his whole Xbox One and because
Mhm.
he threw it in his swimming pool. I'm
The
like,
swimming pool. Oh my god. Poor Xbox. I'm not sure if it's a 360 or OG Xbox or an Xbox One. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Xbox One S, and
Oh, okay.
the sad thing about it is, I mean, your mother or your father or both paid that much money for you to have that, and just
And
make
Microsoft, yeah, and Microsoft doesn't even cover warranties for damage through like water. at
yeah, they
all.
don't. I prefer PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting a PS5 when they restock.
Just like Black Friday.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till Black Friday and save up.
Yeah, I mean it's sad, but
Yeah.
yeah, man, I mean I remember that your response to that Dominant Man. You said you don't know who I am.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm just a nobody to you, Dominant Man. I don't know you, and you don't know me. You're gonna have to start making acquaintances to get to know me better. Sorry, but that ain't it, buddy.
Yeah, but Mel did go off on him on Vanessa Ogunbu's stream when he came. That was funny. Then he apologized, but I'm like, what good is your apology if you do this everywhere after that?
His jealousy. Yeah, his jealousy is gonna give Vanessa a lot of views because of it. That's the only thing.
Also,
The thing is,
congrats.
he's not a content creator, and he doesn't have any. Just as probably said, this particular person, actually, all of them, they're the same. They don't have respect for anybody. You being married or not, they still come in and try to ask questions that you shouldn't be asking a married woman. And I feel like somebody you can clearly see that the person is married because the person is the kid, the
Yeah.
person is doing
Yeah.
when you're
It's
live
still-
like now, I always go off screen and I talked about it. So you know that this person has kids or one person is not out here telling you the person is interested in any bullshit you're trying to present, but yet they just come online just to piss you off when they see you streaming. I don't know. I feel like this group of people, they don't have the boldness to come in front of camera and sit down and stream about anything, whatever
Yes,
you love doing.
like I said,
They
they
don't
don't
have the
have to.
boldness.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't have to. They don't have the They don't have the cojones to do that. So I'm just trying to speak in like a butchered Mexican language. But I'm trying to learn. But they don't have the balls to do it.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
'cause
trying to say.
I'm multi-ethnic and others Latin.
So when they see other people doing it, I feel like they get upset. You understand? They feel like this is something I want to do, but because I'm not bold enough to do it now, somebody else is doing what I want to do. Like they because in their mind is not working properly. They feel like that thing you're doing is their thing because it's something that they wanted to do, but because they don't have the boldness to sit down in front of the camera and stream, they just want to distract you with all these other things. I feel like, why do you just go on somebody's live stream and you start talking about things that are not important and start dragging? And some YouTubers, I really feel sorry for them. If it's someone that I always visit the person's stream, I will tell the person, calm down, ignore, and just stick to your topic and continue with people that are interacting with you and discussing what you're talking about. Don't focus.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think it's best to focus on the topic at hand.
Yeah,
and
just overlook whatever. Yeah, go ahead, Rodney.
Yeah, I'll just say in Spanish if I don't say in English because that's my heritage. But sometimes because I don't speak English much when I'm not on YouTube. But Spanish is my second language because my mother is Latin. But I just tell them, no tienes palotas, cajones. You have no balls. Like you hide behind the camera. People know what I look like. I'm not afraid. I don't try to engage in drama neither because I'm about just peace and trying to bring people together. So when I see it happening on other platforms, I don't really just because some of the hosts allow it as an entertainment, and then when it festers like a virus, then they get aggravated and now they want to address it. So it's based on how people handle things on their end, but I just don't get into that because it's toxic. Just like somebody could hear this conversation now and spin the narrative of what one of the three of us said and run back and make a whole video about it.
Yeah, me neither. I don't jump into the toxic vibe.
I'm always prepared for it. Before I came on YouTube, I did my research about social media, like in general. Okay, this is what it is. People will drag you. People will this, and all of that. So I was really ready before I decided to, open my channel and come on in here and all of that. So whatever they always throw at me, I'm always like,
Mel, I have to
I know where
down.
you're coming from. Like, I know what you're trying to achieve with that. But some content creators do not know. I think that's the problem. Some content creators do not know. So when they get this, when people come in on their live stream or comment some type of comment on their videos, they get heartbroken. You see them just shut down. You see the life drain out of them. And I was like, you don't even know this person. Why do you care so much about what is coming from that person's mouth if it's negative? Because I don't care. You don't know me on any level, so whatever you say doesn't count. It's not as if you're someone that you're always on my stream and you can tell, okay, one or two things, like, okay, because I've always been on your stream. So don't even pay much attention. When you're on social media, you have to be prepared that you will get hate comments, even if what you're saying is correct. For example, you talked Proud Mix. You talked about when you did your live stream about the COVID and all that.
Yeah.
I think why YouTube did that to you is because they had said people should not. If you remember, they actually said don't even mention the name.
Right.
I think I did a video about it. Yes, I did a video when they released that, and I was warning content creators, and I said in that, and I even said, do not say that word that has a number at the end. That's what I was saying throughout my video. And I was like, content creators, beware. Don't say the word I think that's how I
Yeah,
titled the video or something like that.
yeah, and
So
there's a workaround to that
yeah,
too.
yeah, they didn't want people to talk about it because for me, what I think is because they knew that they were going to that they knew everything about the COVID-19, like we all know what we know, and they know where they were going to with that. Now like they have the vaccine in some countries is now by force. For example, one of the states in Nigeria, they've actually closed down everything. Workers are not allowed into their office. You cannot access anything without that card. So it's now by force that you must take the vaccine. You understand? So I think they all knew where they were going with that thing. I think even in this country now, they are thinking of doing that you at a point you won't be able to go to the supermarket. If you cannot go to the supermarket to buy things, how are you going to survive? So they're trying to enforce it. And I watched another YouTuber's video that said the same thing, that her husband went for a drink and they told him not to come back to the bar without that card. So I think because they were going somewhere with this, their agenda, that's why they didn't want people to talk about it. So when you talked about it, Proud News, even though you were not bashing them or you were not giving wrong information about the pandemic or whatever, they just didn't want people to talk about it. And the fastest way to scare people is to actually, give them a strike or give them copyright or do something that will actually make them shake and feel like if I do it again, my channel might be dropped, and we don't want our channel to drop, for YouTube to just drop our channel because of one mistake,
completely
so that's
gone.
Why, go ahead.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna step down, Mel, because I have to do some things around the house. But I will be in that, and I will connect to you, Chrono. So
All right.
I'm just gonna connect to everybody until I ride this wave out. But I don't know when that's gonna be. I'm just trying to support, everybody and see what happens.
Right.
So take care of yourself. Stay blessed out here, and don't be deceived by the serpent.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good one, Proud Mixed Child.
Take care.
Yeah. Take care, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to step down in the next 20 minutes because I gotta get lunch done and I gotta get my artwork done for my channel because I don't have much time.
I'm also going to round up the live stream too because it's dinner time over here too.
Oh, so, dinner time at time zone?
Wow. It's dinner time here. Yeah, it's 8:44.
Oh wow, that's like 7 hours behind me. I'm like 1:44 p.m. for me on it US Eastern.
Yeah,
I'm way overdue for my lunch.
The European time and the it's always all the people that are connected to we don't always catch each other's live streams. We always have to apologize because when I'm sleeping, they're streaming when it's
Yeah, true.
You're welcome. Further event, someone just joined us. We're about rounding up already. We talked about a whole lot. If you're just coming in, feel free to watch go back on the channel and watch because this is going to help. We talked about a lot of things on the stream about this thing. So thank you so much. Yeah, Proudly said just connected Chrono.
Oh, let me check the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, PMC. Appreciate it.
I will also give you this face Chrono immediately. I drop so I won't forget.
Oh yes.
When I round up, I'll give you this face too. I don't know if you have this face, although I have 3 more channels. If we witness, you can connect with. I have Trending Gist, also and 2 other channels.
I'll definitely check them out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay.
I'll go and take a look when I can. Hopefully, I'll return the favor next morning.
Okay. Don't worry. I will. I'll sure give you this face. All right. So I say thank you all so much. I will not try to say names of everyone because some names are no longer here. But I say thank you so much, Gladys or Sadalor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You stayed here. You gisted with us. Banigos, the Banigos came up from the Banigos channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. Chrono has been here since from when I started. I think Chrono was the first person that came in. Yes. Chrono was the first that came in. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so.
I had a good afternoon. I'm talking with you
grateful.
again, and it's been an awesome time for having me here as a guest.
It is really good for us to share our opinion, when we can,
Yeah.
and that's the good thing about StreamYard.
Of course.
StreamYard, where you can come in and bring in guests, and everybody will just give their own take on whatever topic you're discussing. So I'm really grateful that you and Proud Mix and the Banigos came up.
Yeah.
More Gladys suggested, was talking in the comment section also. I'm grateful to all of you. It is really important that we all come out and share what we know about YouTube and things information that we've gathered, and things that we see that are not right, and things that we feel are good, and all of that, things that can help each and every one of us grow. So I say thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. God bless you. That brings us to the end of today live stream. We will have more sit down, I guess, from next month and all that. This month I'm trying to use this September to complete my watch hour, because my channel is going to clock another milestone, and most times when you do that, they always drop your watch hours. I'm trying to get there and cross that 4,000 before the end of September. That will make me 2 years on the platform. I've been here. Yeah.
Oh yes, you will make it there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying.
Oh no, you got this.
I'm trying.
You got
the
this.
4K watch hour is not a joke.
I know. It's a real grind. You'll get there.
It is. And I was just, when I started earlier, that's why I guess that's one of the reasons why I just want to stream and talk about things. If I knew, I would have done.
Remember that? Remember that?
For the banana, thinking that the banana, for me, when I came in newly, I thought grabbing the banana would be more difficult than getting the. I was like, it's not just 4,000, And I was like, people watch your video and you just get 4,000 watch hour, but getting the bananas. So I was chasing the bananas, and then I was able to get 1,000 bananas even before I got to 12 months on YouTube. I got my bananas. Then YouTube slashed it by half, removed a lot of subscribers from me, and dropped. I went down again, lost my community tab, everything, because it dropped from over 1,060 down to 800.
Yikes!
And I had to start almost like starting all over again. So yeah, so it's been like ups and downs on YT for me, but no.
I know it's like a roller coaster. But yeah, just keep on going. And and there's a saying from Think Media. They say when like what Sean Kelly said. He says you just gotta press start and record. That's all.
Yeah, you just gotta press the record button. Yeah, it's true. Sean.
Just don't wait. Just go for it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We just have to keep.
I remember that advice. Every time I've been to his streams, it's been awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I remember when I looked on my channel, I was like, I have 250 videos and counting. I was like, what?
Yes. It's going to increase over time.
Yeah. So I'll just keep grinding till whenever the channel, whenever the algorithm picks up. And then there we go. So thank you all so much. God bless you all. Till next time. Okay, almost said, just like me, it's not easy. Still fighting to complete mine. You're doing the same too. Do you have your playlist? Keep running your playlist when you're sleeping, like me. If I'm going to bed, I just put this on silent, and I have each of my videos are above 1 hour. So even if at this point my playlist is so large that you can put it on for 2.5 days, it's still playing. So I just put it on, charge it, and put it somewhere in the wardrobe or somewhere and leave it till the next day, and it just keeps going. But it's different, and it's not the one that has my channel on. So yeah. Okay, Chrono Network said I'm completing mine as well, building multiple playlists. Exactly. Just keep keep creating those playlists. And if you have friends, family members, people that are loyal and willing to run you, that's a good way. That's one. If you have people that are willing to run you, give them the playlist, the longest playlist. Make sure that you go on live stream is very good, because when you do your live stream, try to stay on till 50-something minutes at least, or even if it's 30 minutes, just for 1 hour. Me, I always target 1 hour. So at least I
Right.
have like 1 hour and I have like 86. So that's the one I've added. I have like three or four
Yes.
that I've not added in the playlist. So I have 80 something videos that are like 1 hour. So imagine a day has like 24 hours and I have 80 something videos. So it just keeps running. And we will all get there. We will all get there. Let's just keep grinding and not giving up. It's something we enjoy doing. So let's put in our best. And we know that even when we get there, we still have more work to do, right? In order to keep the channel afloat and so we can get all the benefits that comes with being monetized, right? So yeah, more work is still there to be done.
Yep.
Let's keep grinding.
Gotta get that stuff done ASAP.
Yeah, almost said, but mine is not counting again. Don't worry, keep going. That happened to me also. At
Yeah.
the point they stopped mine, and it happened in the period when Patricia Media said she was going to run my playlist, and who else?
Yeah, I think that
There
happened
were
to me
two of
too.
them. They ran my playlist, but YouTube didn't add anything. So they do that. It gets to a point, and no matter how many people run your this, they will just leave it there. But after a while, it will start counting. So don't quit. Just keep going. If you have friends in other areas, let them also run you. Like my elder sister is in the US, and she
Yeah.
also run my playlist with her phone, her television,
Oh
her
yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah.
She
A
uses
good way.
everything. And
Oh
then
yeah.
I
A good way
started
to
seeing
binge
the
watch.
changes too. So if you have someone somewhere, let them run you also. You will see it. Don't worry. It's from
Yeah.
YouTube. They do that. And they
Yeah.
bring it down sometimes. They remove some hours if you're checking mail. I check almost every day right now because I'm so
Yeah,
I'm so scared. Like,
the
I'm
playlist will be
watching
yeah, as I was saying,
yeah.
the playlist will be binge watched anytime by people you care about, like family, friends, and
Yes.
co-workers, colleagues,
Yes.
anyone else.
Yes.
That will help.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
hmm
Just feel free to ask anyone that you know that has like Wi-Fi, because if it's data, then it's
hmm
more, yeah, like Wi-Fi in their house. They will just help, even if it's for one day. Let them just help you run that
Yeah.
your playlist.
Yeah, regardless
That
of whatever
something.
connection they have, like either a Wi-Fi router or
Yes.
cable or even dial-up
Yeah. Let
or
them just help
DSL.
you run it. It will move. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Come on. Don't give up.
Mm-mm.
Keep
Nah,
going.
I'm not giving
It's
up.
kind of
I'm gonna still
frustrating, you know.
keep trucking.
Yeah, we all have to. We all have to. Like, no quitting. We've gone this far.
Yeah,
We've gone
remember
too far
this.
to quit.
Yeah, yeah, remember this, everyone. YouTube is not a
Yeah.
race; it's a marathon. Just keep on
Yes.
going.
Yeah, you just keep on, yeah.
hmm
Just keep going. You're so correct, Chrono. Thank you so much, Chrono Network.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much, Omo Gladys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
All right, I
thank
gotta
you.
get going. Lunchtime is we're way overdue. It's almost 2 p.m. for me. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm also going to
And
round up now.
I could probably use
Go
a pizza
prepare your
again.
lunch and enjoy yourself.
I could probably just dream
Thank
about
you
just
very
eating
much for
pizza
coming
on
up.
a day
Thank you
like
so
this.
much.
All right. Have a good afternoon or evening or
Oh,
wherever you are. And I'll be back for the
yeah.
next one. All right. Take care,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day or
Okay. So
after
God
or
bless
evening.
you all.
Yes. God bless
Thank
to
you.
all of
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Crow
Thank you
Network
so much.
signing off.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So at this point, I hope what we talked about here will help one or two persons. People will come across this video later on. It's always like that. People that didn't catch up might want to hear what we talked about because of the title. People, watch as much as you can, and God bless you all. I'm super grateful for each and every one of you, even those my silent watchers, those people that come on in and they don't say anything. They just, listen to what you're saying, everything. I say thank you all. God bless you all. I'm really, really grateful. And all of you that came in, said hello, engaged in the chat and everything. I say God bless you all so much. I pray that your channels will grow. I pray that you will get to that target, you will crush that goal that you have set. For those of us that are going for our watch hours, grinding, live streaming, cracking out videos, no matter what, I pray that we all get our 4K watch hour and even more than 4K, not just 4K. We're going to beat the 4K and more. We're going to go through channel review. We'll be successful. We'll fill all our form and get the channel monetized, and we will still keep cracking out contents so we can, get all the benefits that comes with that. Okay, we're going to make it on this YT, no matter how crowded, how busy we think YouTube is, or how busy our niche is, we're still going to make it on this YT street. Okay, so thank you all so much. Yes, almost said thanks, host. Bye. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you all. God bless you. I pray that all your secret prayer come true. Everything that you pray and ask God for, I pray that God bless you all. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Till next time, I promise October, that's like fall, so we will be able to sit down and talk more, do sit down videos. But for now, it's mostly gym. During the day, afternoons, I always go to the gym and I stream the live workout. So I have more of live workout videos than sitting down and talking. Although I have a lot of topics, but okay, from maybe next month in November, I don't know, but hopefully from, let's say, October, let's see how October will be. God willing, we'll be able to sit down and talk about more topics that we need to discuss. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. I'm grateful. This is me signing out. Till next time, remain blessed. Thank you all so much.